Good evening, everyone. As always, it's me, Wendy, and we're going to get started here in just a second. But real quick, we have Gigi here with us. Say hi, Gigi.
Hi, Gigi.
I love you, sister.
I can't
And
help it.
Mr. Motorcycle Man just walked through the door. Um,
Oopsies.
uh, Mad Mouse will be here with us shortly. She's just taking care of a few things in the house and then she'll be joining us. But this evening, I am going to be working on Who Wants Some Lemonade? I found the lemonade foil,
That
folio.
that thing.
And so tonight we are
Nice.
going to be using the Distress Oxide from Ranger by Tim Holtz in, drumroll please, ground espresso. I can't help it. It's my favorite. I'm addicted.
I like it. I like it. Between that one and that other one, that mahogany.
Oh,
That
that
mahogany's
mahogany
nice.
is, oh, and the velvet color thing, that pink. Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you doing, sister? I know you just started a new diamond painting.
We're
Oh,
in with little cutie boy over here devouring a good book.
that is Elizabeth's cousin. I swear it is.
I think so. I
I th-
think he is.
I think so too, sister. He's
He's adorable.
he is. Hang on a second, sister.
Mr. Motorcycle Man is my husband.
I said you're
Elizabeth.
I said you're
That's
Mr.
what I said.
Motorcycle Man. I did you not
I
hear
know it,
me
that's why I
say
said I
your
yeah,
motorcycle man? Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
that's how I
Okay.
was saying. I said
That
I was
oh,
saying
oh,
my Mr. Motorcycle Man is Elizabeth's Uncle Marcus.
oh, yes.
Elizabeth's Uncle Marcus.
Okay.
One day she's gonna get on there. She's gonna get on there one of these days when we're not looking. She's gonna
I
go for a
know
ride.
it. So you guys, we are going to make another folio. I really like this. This folio did come with some instructions of how it goes together. And um, hang on a second. I had to read that. It did come with instructions. The other one I put together didn't. So now, I mean, it's pretty easy to put together. It's pretty self-explanatory. However, that inner and
Mhm.
outer thing, that's a big thing to pay attention to. So, yeah, I gotta put that on there. I need to write this has to stay with this. Anyways, so what are you doing, sister? We're just looking at your diamond painting.
Oh, we're just looking at him. I was sharing. I had to write something I was sharing, so
Oh, were you Facebooking while I was talking to you? That's
are
not
you
nice.
kidding? I'm a thinking I was. I'm a
So,
thinking I was. But yeah.
so I noticed at Craft Warehouse,
Excuse
these
me.
Fisker cutters are on sale. Now,
You.
Joyce Cox said she wanted one of these. There she is. Joyce. Oh, Joyce. I believe it was Joyce that said she wanted one of these. I want to know if she still wants one
Mm,
because they're on sale. So I thought I would go get her one.
mm. Alrighty then.
Hopefully she didn't hear that. I was gonna ask her, but then I just thought, no, you know what? I'll surprise her with it. But watch her not watch it,
Danielle. Hi,
watch
Danielle.
watch it be her that didn't want one, and she'll say, "Why is Wendy sending me Fisker's
Oops.
cutter?" Hi
Oopsies.
Danielle, I don't know, was Gina here? Let me look back. Gina, Gina, Gina,
Just look at
Bogina, banana, Bogina. Yep, she's here. Hi,
Oh,
Gina. Your
hi,
daughter's here.
Tina.
Danielle,
Uh-oh.
watch your mouth. Your mom's here.
Look out. Look out.
How was your day, Danielle? Elizabeth, come
I'm
here. She's
I'm still
ups.
thinking this little
Come here, baby. She's upset. Her
uh-oh. She's
her
like Uncle Marcus came in again
and left without me.
and left without
So
me.
this says I gotta write
Dang
this
it.
down before I get through this. I need to buy one of those journals. Well, Susan, if you want one, all you got to do is say, Wendy, I want one. I'll make you one. And then just send me a check and I'll mail you one. I'll even take payment,
Mm,
Susan. You don't have to pay it all up front.
Can I have one?
Yes, for you, it's
Okay.
$100.
Okay. That works. Fine
It's
if you're gonna be like that. Just
panel
fine.
D
Okay.
and then glue to inner
Oops. I can't get my phone
panel
over far enough. It's like, come
D.
on now.
You know what, Susan? I wasn't going to say anything. I wanted to surprise you, but now I don't want you sending me any money. That strawberry journal that I was working, not the one I worked on last night, but the one that I worked on before, that's actually yours, Susan. I was making that for you. I'm just not quite done
Mm-mm.
because there is a little surprise in the ephemera. Now, for those of you that don't know what ephemera is, it's all the pretty little extra cards and stuff that you write on. And I'm trying to figure out how to size Weenie's face on them so that it's the ephemera, but when you turn it over, it's Mr. Weenie on the back. So there, you ruined your surprise, Susan Yanni.
Uh-oh.
I did anyway. No, and the reason I tell you is because I don't want you to don't send me no money. That one I'm making for you, girl. That's my thank you for always thinking of us, for sending all that love to this house. And we appreciate it, don't we, sister?
Yes, we do.
She sent me crafting supplies. We are bonded forever through the crafting world, girl. The crafting gods
How
are
that works.
forever on our side. I want I went to the strawberry. I saw that, Susan. How amazing. How amazing is that? So now all those neat little things that you pick up at a festival, now you can stick it in your folio. Look at that. Isn't
Cool.
that is amazing.
Nice. I like it.
Well, remember I said I was making this for somebody very, very
Mhm.
special and near and dear to my heart. Hi, Eddie. Wendy, you are good at ruining surprises. I am.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know what I said, and I said it the other night was I am selling these, so if you want one, all you have to do is send me a personal message. They're $29.95 and it's free shipping with not 29. Yeah, $29.95 with free shipping and I'll get it sent out to you. But I don't want Susan sending me any money because that one is for her. And I know this is off the subject, but it is because it is my page, Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained. I'm the owner of Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained. We have, Dee Dee, did you notice there are 3 new subscribers? 2 of them joined Elizabeth Savage Den, and one of them hasn't yet. But not everybody that becomes a subscriber joins Elizabeth's private group. Um, so, yeah, I have to go
Cool.
hunt down the other one and thank them.
Nice, nice,
There's
nice.
there's Donna. Hi, Donna.
I have to say, a lot of times the only thing I ever say is nice. But that means so many
Nice.
that I mean it's like it means boatloads more than just, 4 little letters
Uh,
cuz it
and
blah, poop.
and
It does.
Son
I when I'm saying that, it's like that's like the coolest compliment ever. It's like
and
nice.
Sandra, your folio that you won in my surprise is going out tomorrow.
Yes.
Mr.
Yes, it is.
Toadie's Mr. Motorcycle Man has it, and it will be going to the mail tomorrow. I
That's
think,
that's Elizabeth's Uncle Mark is who that is, you know. You
yes,
realize that, right? He's not my Mr. Motorcycle Man. He's Elizabeth's Uncle Marcus.
he
It just
belongs
it
to
is.
her.
Oh, good Lord. Did you see her today? She was like happy to see me. It was fabulous. She's like, "Oh, Aunt Gigi, you're
Oh,
here."
Mr. Weenie.
And it was like all of a sudden I didn't exist anymore because in walked the door there was Marcus, and she was like, "Oh, it's my Uncle Marcus," and she was so excited and she bounced and jumped and I'm just Aunt Gigi, no big
I know
deal.
it.
She's
Hi,
like,
Tammy.
"Hi, Aunt Gigi," but then she was like all excited. Marcus walked in. Sage was like, "That sister, she's ridiculous." But yeah, Sage walked over and she stuck her nose on my leg and she's like, "I love you, Aunt Gigi."
That's my
And then
baby.
promptly ran right to Marcus.
They love Marcus. Sage loves Marcus. Out of all the men that that Sage, meaning Tom, Marvin, Mark,
Everybody.
everybody that Marcus comes in the room and nobody else exists. It's Elizabeth, Mark. But I will say that Mr. Weenie loves his Aunt Gigi.
He's my little man.
He does. He hops when he sees her, and it's the little tail. The tail just goes 100 miles an hour. Look at this, sister. Isn't that cute?
It
I
is. I
I
love it.
love the
You know, the only
lemons.
thing missing is a bowl full of lemons sitting there on your table.
Oh, I know it. I love lemons. I love
You
salad,
know, I
sister.
was cutting that you love salad. I was
Yes,
cutting up that
salad.
cantaloupe for Mom today, and
Mhm.
Mr. Weenie, he was sitting there and he kept looking at me going, you can give me some of that, Aunt G. He was so trying to convince me that he needed some cantaloupe. And I was
Oh,
like,
bless his heart.
your mama's not in here right now. She's outside. She's being very industrious. But he's
Did you
like, I
you
don't
didn't
care where
feed
mom is.
you didn't
Oh
feed
heck
him that,
no.
did you? Oh,
Oh heck no.
I was gonna
No.
say you go
But he was
introducing
he was
something
hell
new.
bent. He was convincing me.
Have
No.
we'll
But he
have the
was trying. He was
wiener
trying so hard.
wiener poops all night. No, Aunt Gigi can
No.
come clean it up.
Love, no. Nope, nope. He was trying to convince me. He's like, "We don't care. Mom's outside." He's like, "You can give me some." It's like, "Nope, not happening." Bless his
Mm,
little pea pickers. He
thank you,
stood there and he
Tammy.
watched me until I took the leftovers out to the garbage can. He was just like,
Mm,
"Yeah." Uh-oh. Please hold.
what's the matter? Hi, Donna. What you doing? What? Are you okay, sister? She put her headphone down. I hate when she does that. Oh, Donna Cornick, come in
It's
and say
it's just Stubbs.
hi.
I'll be right back. Give me
No,
one
you're
sec.
fine. Go ahead. It's Gigi's. It's my nephew calling. We have to take those phone calls. He is out of the country right now. What is that, TM? I get to eat at the oh, tomorrow. I see. Very nice, Donna. Go eat with people. I'm back. Somebody came to the door. Did you tell him to get away? Did you tell him I hear you knocking, but you can't come in? So, you guys, we are working on another one of these folios, and I'm not going to cut that one completely apart. I love these folios, and I found with this digital kit, and I can't remember whose digital kit it is because when I save my kits, I just save them by if it's a folio, what it is. I don't save it by who I got it from. It's saved like with strawberries or vintage or shabby chic or and that's terrible. What? I'm not staying because I have to get back to my book. What part are you to? I love you, Dawn. Which one did you start reading? Now, Novelettes from Elizabeth and the Savages is by Cindy and I. There's, I think, 5 or 6 short stories in there, and we each wrote one, but there is one in there that we comprised together, and I think it's Red and White Secrets. Um, but Beyond the Cedar Gate, I wrote that one. Oh, here comes my Betty. Okay, before we chop this off, this is the outer side. So we're going to write outer on it, and this is A, and this is B. Don't let me forget. I'm on chapter 10. Oh, that's right. You are reading Cheddarville Tales. Yes. Yes, yes. I love Cheddarville Tales. With Jasper. Has he pulled his tail off yet? That poor worrisome, poor little worrisome thing. So we're almost done cutting this out. I should be a pro at this as many times as I've done this. I think we'll do that one by scissors. What I like about this folio is it actually comes with recipes that came with the folio of things you can do with lemons. And it's amazing what you can do with lemons. Here comes Lori Thompson. I wonder how her day was. What? That's the one book I don't have. Oh, is Cheddarville Legend of Limburger Forest. That actually was out of print for a while. Um, there was a bookstore in New Jersey that bought that. Susan, you should have my Beyond the Cedar Gate. You won that a long time ago, back when Elizabeth was turning 2. I looked back to see who actually won those books. Very busy. Busy, busy. Were the kids busy today? Did they exhaust you? You should have said, people, if you're not at least 4 foot tall, you have to sit down and be still. Line them up against the wall. Tell them you have to be this tall to talk, walk, or move. Otherwise, you have to sit down and be still till you're big enough to talk. Hello, Amy. How are you doing? Okay, Gigi is on here with us, but she's currently talking to her son who is on the road. And he's actually down there where all the storms and whatnot is happening. Yes, I got that one. I got 2 of them, but the novelettes from Elizabeth and the Savages. Yeah, that's just the short stories. Um, I almost regret putting novelettes from Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained, because when I advertised that book, you would not believe how many people asked me, "What's that supposed to mean?" And it's like, look it up. Do people not know how to use a dictionary anymore? Or here's one for you. Pretty much all you got to do is ask your Siri or your Alexis to tell you what that means. It's just short stories, is all it means. I wanted to actually put on that a savage tale or two and spell it, like tale, Tale, like a tale, like you're telling a tall tale. But Author House didn't like that. They wanted the novelettes, so that's what we went with. But don't you think that would have been cute? A tale or two by Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained. All right, we're almost done cutting this out, and then we can move forward. I hate when you guys have to sit and watch me do this. And we are not going to cut on that side because we got a fussy cut. My mom read my book and she comes out and she says, "Did you know that these dogs in this book look like Weenie?" And I'm like, "Mom, that's my book." Dee Dee, I could have swore that you had all three. But it was Mouse's book that you didn't have. It would have been cute, wouldn't it? But that's okay. I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy with our book. I just, I got to tell you, when we wrote Lottie, the trilogy of Lottie, that was exhausting because to hold that timeline and keep everything intact, and there's 4 backstories that comes out in the Lottie series. It was exhausting to keep the backstory in line, and then that backstory and it's just a then we had to go back, and that's why the stories that you guys see in the diner stories, those aren't the stories. They're not always the same. You guys get the idea of the book. That's it. You don't get a full story. That's why whenever we're writing one and our author house sees it and says, "Okay, we want that," so we have to stop. It's like, we're done. Sorry, it happened. I mean, it's a good thing for us, but then you guys have to sit and wait for the story to come out. 9 times out of 10, it's not even the direction in which you remember it. Oh, Dee Dee, thank you. I'll tell you that Dance of the Sugar Plum Weenie in Novelettes from Elizabeth and the Savages, that is one of my favorites. Mouse wrote that, and she just captures Weenie so well in that book. And Elizabeth, that's the story where Elizabeth cussed and Santa Claus gave her that bar of soap for Christmas. Mad Mouse and I have 3. There's more coming. It's just, I got to tell you, with Brad passing and dealing with that cancer before he passed, it really took it out of Mouse. And something kind of took something. Brad took something with Cindy this time.
Yep, he did.
That was, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's going
All
to take a
right.
while.
How
It'll
about on
pass.
a light note? Can you hear
What?
me?
Yeah, where's he at?
Your nephew's on tornado watch.
Oh no, where are they
They're
at?
outside of Birmingham,
Oh,
sitting at
he's
one of Jay's friends' houses.
is
One
he
of
in a
his military, they call him his military kids, is what he calls them.
so he's the hoot owl or what?
No, he's just one of the one of the people they stopped to go see was one of his what he referred to as his military kid because he was
Hmm.
one of the younger ones and he ended up
So
getting sent home.
Zach is watching a burning ham.
Something.
Well, that's good. I'm glad they're parked for the night. Good.
Yep.
Has he
Said
seen?
he
Did he
saw a
see any?
katydid.
A
No, they
what?
haven't seen any. He said get this. He says, "Do you want to talk about make my skin crawl?" I said, "What's that?" And he said, hearing those sirens
I told
made me
him.
crawl." And it was like, "Your Nana told you." It's exactly what I said. I'm like, "Your Nana told you." And he says, "I know. Tell her she was right." And
No,
then
I
he says,
don't
"Wait."
want it. I
And I'm
don't
like,
want to
"Wait,
be
and
right.
he goes, "Nope, just tell Nana she was right and make
No,
him crawl."
I don't want to be right because I don't want him to be afraid. He needs to
He
be
didn't.
afraid.
He didn't. Well, that's what he said. He's like,
Oh, my little man.
yeah.
My
He
little
said, Cat
fat
looked at him
banker
like,
man. Oh,
Cat looked at him like, "What the hell is that?" And then
Jasper.
yawned and went back to sleep.
Oh,
He said he
well,
yawned and went back to sleep. Like, what
that's good.
the
That's
hell is
good.
that?
So, no, has anybody heard from Nora? That's what I want to know. I know Nora hasn't been feeling good, so it could be either she's just resting or I know, Lori, you know what? I was telling Toad this. I said, here, if we have an earthquake, you can feel it coming. if we
Yeah.
if we have a flood, you can see it coming. Down there where most of you guys are at, I just feel sorry for you because dang, it could be a beautiful day and then boom, you got something hanging out of the sky coming to get you. The wind is the
Yeah.
scariest thing. Like when we used to go through Wyoming, it would just scare me to death because it's like that wind, even like a snowstorm, doesn't bother me to go through the snow. It doesn't. You can see it. The rain, you can
Mhm.
see it. But that wind is the scariest thing in the world. It just
Remember
is.
that? Remember that
Thank you,
day?
Gina.
Wendy was on the cell phone with me, and she was videoing. She was like on video chatting with me. No, we were on Skype. Now that I think about it, we were on Skype, and
Imagine
all of a
that.
sudden, she's like, "Can you hear that?" And I said, "What?" And she says, "Listen." And so she turns the thing around so that it was like faced out the window, and I'm like,
It went
"Where are
across.
you at?"
It went
I said, "Where are
across.
you at?" And
Uh
she's
huh.
like, "We're in a parking lot." And I said, "Parking lot?" I said, "Giraffe inside somewhere." She's like, "Can't." It's like, "Too late."
Where would you like
And
us to
just
be?
just like, "Where? Where am I going? Where am I going?"
I know
But
it.
that was the creepiest thing, watching that freaking tornado go, uh, like, across the freaking parking lot. That was horrible, and you could see it before we heard
The howl. Yeah.
sirens
So
and all of
everybody,
that, and it was just weird, but yeah.
everybody likes my lemon truck. Thank you. I'm excited to see this one put together. And I almost wish I had some kind of blue um, distress oxide to go on this, but I don't have anything blue. Um,
No, I
what's it
have a
say?
couple, but I mean, you'd have to check them, sister, for color.
I know I don't have any blue, sister. I'm a vintage girl. I'm not.
I know I'm saying I've got a couple of the blues, but you just about have to, they're hard to tell,
I
and I
think
can't
that
really color just by
I
looking,
think
but
this color here will do fine. This ground espresso. I love the. I am so addicted
Betty
to it.
Betty says she'd like some too, please.
Uh-huh. So I'm
Lemonade.
fussy. This
Like
is
some,
like
please.
a strong fussy cut right here, and
Yep.
thank God we're doing it early. Otherwise, I don't think I'd be able to make it through. And I think Brenda is outside talking to Mark. I heard the
Oh,
she was
well, that
outside
won't
mowing
last
too.
very long.
Well, I know he wants to get that done.
No, it's not that. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
He can't hear 90% of the time anyway.
So let me
And then
show
when you
you.
go running the lawnmower or something, he can't
So,
hear anything.
so this is what this will look like. It will set in here just kind of like this, and it's a pocket. See?
That is stinking cute.
It is, and you know what? I'm almost tempted to rip it and move it down. Makes you thirsty. Me too. I love lemonade. So we're
Eddie,
almost.
your
Oh,
diamond painting went in the mail today. Sorry. Your
scared
diamond
me,
painting went in
sister.
the mail this morning. It did, it did. So it's on its way to you.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah. Zach said to tell you, we got cows.
Oh, bless his heart. Oh, my
And he
sweet.
goes, another cow. And then he laughs and he says, wait, I think that's probably the same cow. Or however it is that went. And then he just laughed. And then
So,
it's, no, I'm kidding. He says, don't scare her like that. And I said, well, at least you know you haven't lost your sense of humor. Not yet, anyway.
oh, I'm not afraid. He's with good people and people that are from back there, so they'll know what to do. And if Zach can't get down there to kiss his own butt goodbye. Somebody will shove him down there. So it'll be okay.
Well, he did say, he says the fact that all Jasper did was just like look at him and yawn was
Mhm.
like, yeah, we're good.
Hang
We're
on a
good.
second. Lori wrote me something here. It says we had a tornado in Virginia when I lived there. The whole school was on shelter in place. I was in a bathroom with 12 5-year-olds. Bless your heart.
Oh, good Lord.
I'd
Oh
have
my
told,
goodness.
mm, mm.
Mm-hmm.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting here talking about it, and half these people live back there, and they're probably going, will you stop? It's an everyday occurrence. But no,
Well,
I haven't seen or heard nothing from Nora,
yeah.
just curious.
Well, understanding that the animals are going to let you know 90% of the time. I was being generous with that number too. But I guess if you figure that this particular cat is not from that area, he's from this area, I'm assuming that that little fart would darn sure know that something was jinky and let somebody know. Don't you think?
See, yeah, well, I don't know. I'm going to tell you what, when I was back there with in DuQuoin with Aunt Helen and Uncle Navy, one minute it was okay, and the next minute it was like, where did this came come from? Aunt Helen just grabs her purse and says, "Come on, honey, we got to go to the neighbors." She wasn't scared or nothing. When we got out there, it's like, where'd this wind come from? And I was afraid, and that whistle. Oh my gosh. I would rather just be sucked up by the tornado than to hear that. And that thing went off in the middle of the night. I'd rather just wake up to wind than to that. That's enough to make your hair rise. Anyways, so
Yeah.
let's see. Eddie says
Oh,
I lived where
Eddie,
an F5 tornado. Oh my gosh, Eddie. Mm-mm.
mercy. Well,
Yep.
he said yesterday that when they had that one where they stopped and they were at the hotel and the people in the hotel, because they went and stayed they were in the trailer, and the hotel guy told them to pull up close to the door, but if they heard it or saw anything, they were supposed to just grab everybody and the animals and come in. And he said they left the doors open and everything so anybody that was out there could come in if they needed to.
Oh my
And
gosh, that was
it was like
nice.
that was cool. But he said that was really cool. And he said Jasper looked a little scary for a minute. He kind of humped up a little, like he was going to eat somebody. And he said, and then after the
Jasper, by the way, is a cat.
it's
They don't know who
he's a sil-
Jasper
he's
is.
a oh I'm sorry, Jasper is a Sylvester looking he's a Sylvester looking cat, and Jasper is, let's see, how old is Stubby? Wow. Your sister's pathetic. She's got to do the math. I
Z-
forget.
Zach's
That's
32.
terrible. Yeah. Hang on a minute. Give me one
Cause
sec. I'm trying to
isn't
remember.
he?
He'll be 32
Yes,
this year in
yes,
December.
yes.
So hold on. Uh, we'll go minus
Our tornado
Jasper.
siren is
Jasper
less than a
will be 11.
block. Oh my gosh, Danielle. And Susan Lynn says they're under a tornado watch. You be careful, girl. Maybe
Yeah,
that was the tornado knocking on your door. Anyway,
might have
so
been
we're
going
gonna we're gonna jump
passing through.
we're gonna jump back to crafting here real quick. Does
Yeah.
anybody have a question about anything? I don't care. Just a crafting question. We had tornado watch last night, early last night. Ugh, be careful, Sandra.
Okay. Yeah.
Is it, well, I have one more question and then we'll go back to crafting. For those of you that live back there or down there, is the tornadoes worse this year or is it just that the media is making more of it? Are they worse? Or I mean, what's the deal? Because when you listen to the news in the morning, they make it sound like, I don't know, we're in this giant dome and somebody outside the dome is shaking it and making it worse. I don't know. I know that there is tornado season or whatever you call it. Um, I'm just curious. Look at this, sister. Look what came with this one.
Those are cute. What's it say on there?
Recipes.
Oh, okay.
The
Well, you were
tornadoes
wiggling. I
are
couldn't
worse.
see what it said.
Oh, I'm sorry. When I was in junior high school, we lived in Everett, Washington. We had a bad windstorm. A tree blew across the. Oh, yeah. Now, see, that's what we're used to. It's just the wind.
Uh-huh.
See, we actually get hurricane force wind here in the Tri Cities, and Betty gets it where she lives too. We just don't have any water that accompanies it. Our wind gets up, our
Exactly.
wind will whip up upwards of sometimes 50 miles an hour through here and higher. And
Yeah, sometimes even higher than that.
Out at Hanford, they have recorded it as high as 65, 70. So, I mean, we just don't have the water, or I don't know, it doesn't swirl around, thank God. But yeah, we get
Once in a
really
great
high
while,
winds.
those little dust devils that look like they could cause a problem if they thought they wanted to. But yeah.
Okay, so Lori does have a question. Thank you, Lori. This is, did you get this print from the same place? Excuse me. Yes, this I was looking at the download that I did, and I was so excited over the strawberries, I didn't notice that there was a lemonade one that came with it, and I was like, oh, look at that! We got to do that immediately. I uh, I just have a few things to finish up on that strawberry folio for Susan Yanni, and that will be in the mail, Susan. Just give me about a week. Um, and that will be in the mail. What did Betty say about fuses?
Burnt the fuse box and light fixtures. We were lucky house didn't burn.
Yeah.
Well, alrighty then.
Now
Goodness.
this folio is wonderful, and I haven't printed them yet because I want to go in and make sure that before I just print it, that there's not a bunch of repeats. But this comes with about 36 different preempted recipes of what you can do with lemons. I didn't realize there's so many things
Nice.
you can do with lemons. I mean,
I like that.
oh, I know. And I haven't had a chance to actually look to see if her, they might just be something silly. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody just
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But I'm going to look. But
Use
they're,
lemons on your face or something.
oh my gosh. Well, you guess you could if you were
Yeah,
desperate.
maybe.
Here comes my
Maybe.
mouse. Mousy, are you going to join us? I know
Mouser.
Tom will be home soon, so she's probably fluffing everything up. Master will be home, Mouse.
He needs to hand him a sock.
Why?
Well, and then when he hands it back to her and says, "What's this for?" she can go, "Master has handed Dobby a sock.
Oh, there you
Dobby
go.
is free." I think she should. I think she should, and she needs to video it just for fun.
Why
I think she
not?
should. Zach did that to me once.
He thinks he's our masters. Where are you?
Before he moved out, he did that to me.
Mouse.
We took the spray to Mouse.
Yeah.
She told me, she says, "Text me when you get here." Mark pulls up in front of the house and goes vroom, vroom with the thing.
Hmm.
And she said she said it scared her. She's like, "Who the hell is at my house?" And I thought I told her we were on the motorcycle. And apparently I forgot. And then I'm like, did you get Mark's text? And she steps out. She's like, damn it.
Mm.
She's like, you scared me. And she says, I didn't get a text. And I said, that sound, that was the text. And she went, oh, okay. That was the text.
I'm listening, sister. I'm just really concentrating. I'm
That's all
done.
right. I heard her. She's coming.
You're concentrating.
Hi, Mouse.
Uh-huh.
Hi, everybody.
What are you doing? Did you come
Oh,
in? You're just in here under voice.
yeah, I'll be there in just a minute.
Hang on. I asked everybody to ask questions. It says, here's a question. Explain what a journal is and what a folio is. Very nice. I am going to let Gigi explain that because I had to learn and she explains things so well. Go, sister.
Okay, so wait a minute. Who asked that? Oh, Sandra?
Sandra.
Okay.
Yes.
So a journal, basically, you know how you can write in a journal, you can use a journal as a calendar, that kind of a thing. Or there are people who use journals to take notes, like when they do Bible study or any other kind of study, that sort of thing. But a folio basically is a smaller-ish version of said journal because you can put a folio in a journal if you like. It's someplace or something extra where you can put like extra type stuff. A folio could be the thing where you keep your ephemera or stickers or any of those things that you're using potentially in your journal. That's why Wendy always stuffs her folios full of all kinds of um extra stuff, like the little what she refers to as ephemera. That way the backside is always so that you've got something that you can write on. You can put a little note on it or something like that. So
Like
hopefully that makes sense.
She can hear you talking, Toad. Goldie.
Oops.
like this.
Okay.
So, like, say you didn't want to use this for a recipe. Hi, Pepper. Um,
Now looking for you, Wendy.
so what you can do is you can write on this, but say there was a recipe here, you can write on this too. Yep, there's our Pepper. Hang on, Mouse. I'll give her the whole screen.
Sorry. I'm headed to the craft room. The only reason why I showed her is because she was looking for you guys.
And now I can't
Because
see you.
No, because I'm headed to the craft room. Come on, Pepper. Come.
Anyway, so all that ephemera, all that pretty ephemera and stuff, and I loaded yours with ephemera, Sandra. You can't really write on the pages, but you can pull stuff out and write on it. So, like the strawberry folio I made for Susan Yanni, any memorabilia she picks up, there's plenty of pockets to put that in. Hi, Sarah. Oh, Sarah, I'm so happy you joined us. I'm sending you big love, my friend. Give Maya a big kiss. So, what Susan Yanni can do is she can actually like just write down what she did and that, and then there's lots of pockets. That's the thing, is that's why you have lots of ephemera, because there's no place to write like in a paper journal. But if you guys think about it, when I make a paper journal, excuse me, I sounded drunk saying that. When I when I make a paper journal, I always try to add a folio with it, because that's where anything that you want to keep, you can shove in there. Plus, it's always fun just to take it apart, jerk everything out, and put it back in. Hi, Deborah. Mm-hmm. I was just
Well,
wondering.
and one of the
Yes, we do. We do, Eddie. Yes.
I was just going to say one of the biggest differences between a journal and a folio is generally a journal is an actual bound like book type style, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and a folio is more folded paper. And in the true tradition of what an actual folio would be is if you took a large piece of paper, folded it in half, and then folded it in half.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, back in the day, they would have taken a knife, which gives you 4 pages, because if you folded it in half, that makes 2 pages. Fold it in half again, that makes 4 pages. But they would have taken a knife and split the top of those 2 short edges so that when you're opening it, you've got 4 pages. But that would have been a folio, not necessarily stitched, but that is how that would have been. And technically, that would go to actual
You're
journal or something. But yeah.
you were cutting out a little bit there, sister.
Oh, my bad.
Did you get your cameras to work again?
Me?
Which camera?
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, mostly. Mostly. I
That's
kind of,
you, Robert De Niro.
yeah, I tipped it at a little bit different angle,
Are
so my
you?
hand's not up there.
No, that's what I was
But,
talking about. This camera.
yeah. Yep. Now we need to go attack Mouse's camera.
Mouse is gonna have a new camera on Friday.
Whatever. We've been
Focus.
hearing that. I will believe it
Focus.
when I
Focus.
see it, Mouse. Gosh dang it.
Focus.
Hocus pocus. That's what it sounds like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I have got a merciful headache.
You
Uh-oh.
know, I had a headache when I woke up this morning. I was like, oh
At
my
the back of
gosh.
my neck.
Hi, Jared. Happy Weenie Wednesday Eve.
Yes.
And for those of you
No.
watching that don't know what Weenie Wednesday Eve is, I am the owner of Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained, and we celebrate a day for Mr. Weenie. It's his 3-day holiday. Weenie Wednesday Eve, which is Tuesday, and then Weenie Wednesday, which is, of course, Wednesday, and then the day after, because, what's that say?
It's
I had never seen or heard of a journal or a folio like these. Well, thank you. It's not like, we didn't invent the idea. We're just reinventing the wheel every time we do one, doing strange, different things to it. Not strange, but just something different. And that
well, we are
song,
the strange and unusual most of the time, but yeah.
Mamma Mia, is going through my head. Here I go again. Can I resist you? Oh, Patty, I'm starting to have a headache now. Think it's the weather. Yes. Susan Yanni, do you have a headache?
I think
Mine is up the
Mouse's
back of
headaches
my
got to be the
my-
well, sister. You. I don't know how Mouse could ever have dust in her house. I think what dust you have was from like leftover, like ashy or something from that fire.
Mm-hmm.
Because
my
Mouse never has dust.
You know,
But
well,
they
not
said
where you
that
go wiping that up,
they
she
said
stirred
that
it up in the house.
they said that
Oh, sorry.
fire. I heard it on the news this morning. They said that fire is still going, and yes, they are now looking into arson.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
well.
Well,
Way.
thank you, Sandra. I try. I
Either
do
way.
try. Okay.
Oh, I mean,
Last night after I left, we got some nasty weather. Ooh. I'm sorry to hear that. Going to have
well,
some trees topped in our backyard. Yeah, if it might be time, my dad and Mr. Weenie would have gotten along well. Oh, Lori. I do not have a headache. Hooray, Susan.
I
Yay.
know it.
Let's hope your neighbor
So,
doesn't blast his music.
as much as I would love to stay here and play with you guys this evening, I
You're
think
going to
I'm gonna
go
go.
enjoy
I'm gonna
your
go get.
freedom?
Yeah,
I
Dobby's
would.
Oh,
gonna go take the evening off.
did you hear me say that? Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, I
You need a
laughed. I
sock.
almost.
You need a
I
sock, and
almost.
when Tom gets home, hand it to him. And when he just be nonchalant about it, just hand it to Tom. And when he looks at you and says, what the hell's that? And then he hands it back. You can tell him, Dobby is free.
Ah,
Master has set Dobby free. And then make sure you got a camera somewhere so you
what
can see
is
his
that
face.
from?
Harry Potter.
Oh, I've
Harry
never
Potter.
seen those. I see
Wendy's
the
never
big.
watched the Harry Potters.
I
Oh,
haven't.
I'm sorry. Oops.
Yeah, that's
It's
okay.
Well,
okay.
you
I'll
know,
watch
Dobby
them.
was
No,
supposed to. He
I
was
know.
supposed to be the
no,
little house elf, right?
yeah,
But yeah.
Dobby, the one we used to call Haiku, because Haiku had
Oh,
ears like Dobby.
yeah, he did.
There
I
you
know
go.
who Dobby
Mhm,
is. I've just
mhm,
never seen.
Yeah,
Every time
just
I've ever
nobody
said it
tell
was
her about Dobby,
it was when I was working
or
before
Wendy won't watch it.
before I retired, and every time I would have a just a second to sit down, even eat dinner. My God, somebody call. Oh, we got a problem. Yes, Houston, I'm on my way. So that's
North
why.
crap, that's what I'd have told them. I'm eating all the freeze-dried chili, and my stomach is torn up something fierce, and I'm not leaving the spaceship.
Mousy,
Not
get out of here.
happening. I know. I'm gonna go lay down. I do. It just.
Well,
I
go. Run with
I told Pepper,
scissors.
if you'd love me, you'd come over here and rub me, and she hissed at me and ran off. So.
That was your big no? Your big N-O?
No, it's almost like she knows
Oh.
her dad's coming home. She's like, I'm done being nice to you. My dad will be home soon, and I'll sit over on his shoulder, massage his neck. I'm done with you. I've tolerated you enough.
Oh,
We've spent
Mouse.
enough
Wow.
time together.
Such a nice girl.
She
No, because
is.
I put it on speaker so she could hear her dad's voice today, and she's been walking through the house with her tail all.
He
She's a little
hypnotized.
huzzy.
He hypnotized
She's a
her.
huzzy when
Okay,
her
get
dad's
out.
home.
You're
All right.
lingering at the door. Bye. Get out.
Everybody, I want to go to the expedition. I love, but Susan knows that. She knows I love her.
Susan always sends you Harry Potter
I
stuff.
know, and I was about to say thank you, Susan.
For the
And
last stuff.
I don't even. I looked at it. I took it out. It's even the card that was in there, the Harry Potter. I can't think of everything that went on today. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow, and thank you for coming.
And
Amber,
good night.
Winnie,
Mhm.
it was a disaster, babe.
Babe,
All
I
right,
know
love
it.
you guys.
Bye. Get out. Love you.
Bye.
Bye, Mouse.
Bye,
I'm
sister.
Bye.
I'm
Bye,
gonna
Goldie.
bye, Mouse. Love me. I wonder if
It's
she
funny.
caught that. I don't think she caught it.
Marcus,
Mouse
just
used
so
to.
you know, Marcus said even on his meeting, he said nobody could hear each other, and they started that call about 3 times. So like staticky and weird whatnot going on. Usually they're clear as a bell, but
So
yeah.
I wonder what this antique linen, because it's got a little bit of yellow in it.
I don't know. Scraps.
I'm doing it. I saved it. No.
You can hear it.
No, I mean if you didn't want a noticeable line, but I like the antique look, so I'd have to work myself to death with that. What was I gonna say? Gosh dang it.
And then that one tends to go kind of green sometimes.
There's this peeled paint. Let's see. Maybe.
Potentially, but I doubt it.
Maybe. Look at that with that blue. Blue and green make
No,
what?
that's yellow and blue makes green.
No, I want blue and green. Blue and
Blue
green.
and blue and green.
That almost doesn't look bad, sister.
Okay.
Almost kind of like that.
And
Okay, we're
go
gonna leave
for it.
that one out. This could be a maybe. Oh, gosh dang it. And this is a lilac. No, I can tell by looking at it.
Oh, I just realized what this is right here. This is the top of his little. Okay, so we gotta have to turn him upside down so this makes sense. But
So I lied.
this little thingy right here that we're working on
Mm-hmm.
is this right here on his head. It's that.
Oh, well,
Like I said, he's upside down,
you're
but
out of the screen. You know
well,
what? That
like I
old
said,
paper,
upside down, but I think that's cute.
that old paper actually looks pretty cool with that.
Nice.
Well, we'll see. That's a
Yeah.
maybe. Oh, this is the stuff that I do before we come on here. Shabby shutters. This one might be a little better. It's just a little bit lighter than that other one. I kind of like that. I like them all. No. 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 That one's, it's weird because these two are right in line with each other. See the old paper and the shabby shutters? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then what is this? It's my favorite, sponge sugar. Look at that pink. That is amazing. Okay, so let's set this aside. The hell was that sound? Hang on a second, sister.
We're waiting.
Thank you, Jared. Thank you for dropping in with us. You guys be safe. I thought it sounded like something hit the house.
Mm.
So I do have right here, I do have this, gosh dang it. I think this peeled paint would be okay as far as when you see the green, sister?
Uh-huh.
See?
Yep.
It would bring more pop green out of there. But we do have this faded jeans. Look at that. Let's see what this faded jeans looks like. Oh, that's a nice blue. Look at that.
Nice. Is it the right blue?
Well, it's a little darker. Only thing is it's very dark. If I mess up and hit that with the dauber someplace, you're going to see that. Let's try another one. Oh, this is a nice fresh ink pad. Now see, this one does not have any dauber center in it like that ground espresso did. That one's been used. And I'll kiss your ass on Sunday if it hasn't. I'm sorry I just cussed.
Okay.
I kind of like that. Look closely, sister.
I see it. Nice.
I think we'll do this one. Just because.
Because why not?
Because why not? If we don't like it, we'll just throw it away. There's only 9 pieces of cardstock in that. That's the only thing I don't like about a folio is they're expensive to do because of all the cardstock. Cardstock is not cheap. And you can buy cheap cardstock, but we don't. And the reason why is why buy cheap cardstock makes something beautiful to have it fall apart. And it will.
There's that right there.
It will. It will fall apart. But before we get going, because we're putting, and these little puppies right here, these are expensive and they are cheap. And I cannot wait to buy some more and get me a receipt because I'm going to start tagging Ranger and tell him what kind of shit this is. All right, there we go. See, and this is a brand new ink pad. Can you see it? That looks like it's already been stamped on. This is a brand new ink pad. Can you see the difference? You cannot tell me that that wasn't used and returned to the store and they sold it again. These are
Well,
almost
I know
$10. These are
they make a
almost
thingy.
10 these are almost $10 a piece, and I can get maybe 3 journals out of them. So this pisses me off that I got sold this because that's brand new. This came from this was through Amazon. This came from the craft
Mhm.
warehouse, and it does make me angry. Anyways,
I'll bet.
do you ever use 2 different inks on the same journal or folio? It has been done. I don't, because I don't like to. This distress oxide isn't completely, the ink that you put on is not completely dry for a couple days. So
Right.
as you're stamping, like this one right here. Say I had just put mahogany on something, and then I wanted to put this blue. I don't like my
Mhm.
inks to mesh up. The integrity of this color has to stay um, true to itself. Otherwise, when you
Yep.
go to do something else, it's not, yeah. Like, see this one?
Mm.
This is that plum purple. It looks black, but yeah. Nope,
Dusty Concord.
Dusty Concord. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
I'll be right back, okay?
Oh, whatever. Go. So before we go with this blue, I just want to see. Yeah. No, you can, Sandra. What brand of ink do we use? We use Ranger by Tim Holtz. Now, I'm not a big fan of Ranger, but I love Tim Holtz, and it's the Distress Oxide. And we also do use just the ink, the Distress ink. Now, the Distress Oxide gives you more of like a watercolor, and I'm a heavy inker. So with the Distress Oxide, I can't mess up. See, like this, where I'm intentionally getting it across the paper. It's just because I want to see what it looks like, the color looks like. They do have other distress inks that you can use, but I like Tim Holtz. I like his colors. It's expensive, but in my opinion, he's the best. And guess what, kids? We only work with the best. It's like painting something and changing colors without cleaning. Yes, yes. And we only do that when we watercolor. I love to watercolor. So I want to show you guys something real quick. I went to bed, and when I woke up, the stickers that I put on my fingernails, see that? Those 2 came off. Isn't that weird? It's like the aliens come in and took my stickers off my fingers. So now I got to take the rest of them off because I don't have any more. I'm just avoiding to go have my nails done. I want these to grow off of my fingers so I can get rid of this thick crap that woman put on my. She couldn't drive a thirsty cow to water, let alone put nails on somebody. So I think we are going to use this blue. We're going to try something different. We're going to step out of my safety zone, and we're going to do something different. And I'm going to complain the whole time, so get ready, guys. Now, I want to show you something. Do you see where I've stamped on this? Now you can see that I've stamped on this. That's what I'm saying. You can see that this has now been used. It's just like this. This was brand new, and it looked like that. Did you make it? Oh, I think we're going to like this. Look at that. Be a little different. Now, I am very much a shabby vintage kind of, that's what I like to do is the vintage and the shabby chic. I'm not one for the, oh, what do they call them? I forget what that, like the bright colors and stuff. Would be pretty painted orange next to your pink ground. You know what? My mom said the same thing, Eddie. Thank you. Shh, Judy's here. Shit. Now, do you see what I just did right there? guess what? The nice thing, she can take an eraser and calm that down. Ah. Okay, so we got to pay attention to what we're doing. You'll never notice it on a galloping goose, but I know it's there. So we are just going to hit the back of this. How was your day, Judy? How was your trip to Walmart? I didn't know you had even went live. If I'd have known you were live, I would have attended. Um, um, I felt bad. I was like, oh, Judy went live. I didn't even go. So basically what we're doing right here when I'm inking is, okay, Sandra, is this white edge right here. We're sealing that edge up. And what it does is you don't have to do this. This is not something that has to be done. I like to do it, and the reason that most people that paper craft do it is just that it makes your project, what you're creating, look a little more finished. It gives it that special little something. And I always hit the back, even though this is going to be glued down. I hit the back just in case somebody pops their finger in there and pulls it. It looks completed. It looks finished. It was crowded. Oh, that was just a spur of the moment thing. I love little trips like that. Those are the trips. Those are the memories. Okay, so we're not going to dink around and take all night just inking. We're going to get done. Oops. I dropped something here. We don't want Elizabeth to eat it. My little goat. There it is. Judy has dropped the link to my Savage Tupperware party. Grab the link, go over, check out the Tupperware. My party will be open for a long time, Judy says, so just do some shopping, and when you get a chance, put an order in. And if you would like to host a party, reach out to Judy. Also, while you're tapping on that, jump over to Judy's profile and give her a follow. She is also a digital creator here on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. I absolutely love that. Can you guys see what that blue did to that? It really makes the blues stand out in that. Yes. Here, let me hold this one up. Okay, so look at this one. It doesn't really stand out. Now look at this one. Isn't that pretty? Let me see if I can get them both on there. Look at that. Yep. Okay, so let's ink this one and we'll look, okay? Wendy, okay, good night. I love you. What's that say? Mary and I want to watch. I will be checking for. Yes, you are fine, Betty. Good night. I love you. Go enjoy your time with your girl. Tell Mary good night and we love her. Give her a big kiss and tell Mary to kiss you for us. All right, so here we go. We're going to ink this. Oh, I just love that. I hope you guys can see what I'm seeing. That blue, I'm glad we picked this. Just really made that come to life. And I'm sorry if you guys find that weird, but I'm being weird. But I enjoy it. Look at that. So what do you think now? Kind of makes that glass stick out here. Let's hit it just a little more. Now, if we were just using the ink, not the distress, the disoxide, that would really pop out there. I'd have to be careful because I am a heavy inker. What's that say? That's a pretty blue. Thank you. What did Gina say? Blue. I know it is, Gina. I wrote that down the other day. I've been writing things down about you, girl. I don't know where my sister went. Did Gigi say what she was doing? Okay, now look at that. I love the blue. It's not really all in your face. I just love it. Hang on a second, you guys. So I think that's all she asked. She's not on here. You might check her. She's been gone for a few minutes. Give me 1 second, you guys. All right, guys, so I am back. Gigi's motorcycle man is getting ready to head home. Thank you, Mark. Oh, okay. Well, there's just use that card to fill it. Okay. Did you go over it a couple times? Oh, well, did it chop it up pretty good? Maybe we won't bag it. Watch, Weenie. So you did get a hold of Toad? Okay. All right. Yes, I really love this blue, you guys. It's amazing. Sorry so late, but I haven't been feeling well. Good night, Joyce. We love you. And you never answered me. Dang it. Okay, we'll ask her tomorrow. All right, give me 1 second, you guys. I'll be right back. I have to lock the door. Is he following you? Here, I'll be right back. I'm not sure where Gigi went, but Dee Dee, I'll be right back if you can field any questions if they come up. Just give me 1 second. Mr. Weenie's got to go potty. Good night, Joyce. We love you. I hope you're feeling better. All right, you guys, I am so sorry. Um, Mr. Winnie, he had to shake the dew off his lily. He had to go potty. So let's keep inking. I really love this blue. Did Joyce come in or is she leaving? Um, yes, Gigi is fine, you guys. Marcus just texted her and he's headed home right now. He came to mow the field out in the back. That's what he was doing. Bless his heart. I don't know how I would do it just here by myself with Mom if it wasn't for Toad or Gigi and Marcus. I really like the way that blue just makes that stand out. I'm sure the espresso would have, but you know what? We're so used to seeing that color, and it's kind of neat to see a little different thing going on here. I can learn to stay in the camera. So, who all do we have with us still? I just want to see. I know we got Dee Dee. There she is. Are you okay?
Yeah,
Oh,
sorry.
oh, no, you
Sorry.
your voice sounds you sound a little tired. When you didn't come back, I was like, hello.
Oops. Sorry. Sorry. Were you hearing yourself?
So
That's a little weird. Sorry.
I see
Whew.
Patty. I see London. I see France. There's Eddie's there. Susan,
No,
Yanni.
I'm fine.
Sister,
Sorry.
look at this blue. Look what this blue did to this folio. I'm so glad.
Oh,
Isn't
it's amazing.
pretty?
I like
It
it. Well,
just
hello.
it makes whatever stand off the
Who's the blue lady? Who's the
look
blue
it.
lady?
Look it.
I love the blue.
Look it. Is it me or is it Memorex?
I don't know. Sorry. Sorry about that.
Mama's
It's
laughing
like
in
when,
there. Lori, Gina. I know Dee Dee's here. I don't think she answered, but Dee Dee's here. She might be outside with Six, or she's watching television and listening. Okay, and you know what I didn't do? I didn't pop the, I didn't,
Uh-oh.
I didn't cut the little. I know you're not supposed to, but I like to put the little slit down in there. It helps to get whatever you're tucking in there a little easier. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't answer because you know I'm here. Of course I do, Dee Dee. Dee Dee was probably
Smarty pants.
She was smarty
Smarty
pants.
pants.
Oh, and Donna, you're still here. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Ooh,
Thank
I
you.
almost made a mess with that.
Uh-oh, sister.
I did. That one's a full one. I almost. Lord.
So I sat down this morning and I was looking at what I've got to get made this week and then what I got to
Mhm.
finish. I've got three that I've been working on that I need to get back to, and I had to wait to finish them because I was out of card stock. And
Oopses.
guess what? Right here,
Mhm.
surprise, surprise, I'm out of card stock again. Thank you, Eddie. I love when Eddie says 11 viewers at the top of the hour. It makes me think he's like, Eddie, you should have been a radio disc jockey. Disc
I'm
jockey.
thinking so. Oops,
Good
Lori's
night,
going to bed
Lori. Yeah, she probably had a long day with the little people.
with all the young'uns.
Yep. Hi,
I don't blame
Janet.
her.
Oh, you was over on YouTube. Gosh dang it, girl. God, I'm so bad. I gotta quit doing that. I'm never gonna make it as a streamer. Just not. We gotta figure something else out. Now there is 12. All right. I love that, Susan.
Nice.
Oh, I
Staying
just
right on top.
look at that, sister. What
I
is that?
love the way it looks.
Boho. That's what they call that when you use these weird colors. To me, these are weird because I'm a vintage, shabby chic kind of girl. And
He doesn't know how to be blue.
I don't understand these bright colors. It's like, but
He
I'm
does not know how to be a blue girl.
I'm enjoying this. That song
Okay.
just keeps going through my head. Mamma Mia.
We're going to rein her in. We're going to rein her right into the blue.
I went and seen the production there in Las Vegas, and it was at I have to think. The Luxar's on one side, and it was at Paris that they did it, where I went and watched Phantom of the Opera. I absolutely loved that. I remember Larry's like, I don't want to watch that shit. I'm like, come on. The fun part about going to the opera is getting all gussied up and then trying to figure out how to eat and not get that stuff on you. I love going to the opera, and I love the ballet, and guess what? I love it all. I like going to the local where they do the plays and stuff. Yeah. It's my favorite thing to do. I love classical music. I can't help it. Don't ever ride with me in the car because you won't have fun. Dee Dee's over there going, I'm not going there to visit. But then we can listen to like some good old AC/DC or Motley Crue.
Something like that.
I don't know that I want to put blue on this. I think I might go ahead and use, I don't know. Let's give it a try. Gently. Easy.
Don't overdo it. I love it. She's like, easy. Oops. And I just whacked the camera. It's what happens when you get a new camera angle. Your hand forgets what it's doing. It doesn't know where
Dee
it's at.
likes classical music. Nice, Dee Dee. I love Billie Holiday. And if you guys don't
classical, that's jazz.
It is jazz.
A classic.
Do you like the Kentucky Headhunters? I have no idea. What do they say? I love I do, don't I, Toad? I like to listen. I listen to her when I'm cleaning house or sitting in the bathtub. She's just so soulful. And if you really listen to her music, she's actually telling men to kiss her ass. I mean, you've got to really, you don't listen to her, you got to hear her.
There you go.
That's what it is.
Exactly.
And you can't hear her until you feel what she's saying. Walk softly on this heart of mine. Oh, the Kentucky yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yep. Oh, that thing. Can you hear me okay? This mic is like won't stand still.
Oh, I see.
Elizabeth had a hold of it the other day and she's like, Mommy, can I wear this?
Little stinker.
Like,
she was being helpful again.
No.
She was being helpful again.
My baby's always helpful. We're just dabbing. Dab, dab, dab. I actually enjoy all music, just prefer some artists over the other. I know, Dee Dee. It just depends really what kind of mood I'm in. And yes, the 80s called and they want their music back. I'm sorry. They want their hair, their clothes, their shoes. They want it all back.
See, I struggle with watching these young ones wear the clothes that were from the 70s. It's like, no. Appreciate that you're trying, but you're just not wearing it right.
Stop it.
Give it a go, but it's not wearing it right. It's like, can you just please just give it back to your mom? Let her put it on, and then you can see this is how you wear it.
You know what's funny is Mama's still got that white skirt from the 60s.
Uh-huh.
Hmm. Dad used to say, "That's how we got your brother right there." And I'm like, "Dad,
Oh, yep.
stop that." Your mama
Didn't
put those
want to
white
know that.
your mama put those white boots on. It's like, "Oh, quit. Oh, please God, no. Stop. Make it stop."
Please don't let him talk anymore. Oh,
Don't.
yeah, I know.
I'm
It's like,
scarred.
don't.
I'm scarred for life. Stop it. You run from the room screaming, "No." Do you remember the elevator shoes? Yeah, they can
Yep.
keep that. No, Eddie. What always got me is why did they have to wear their pants that much higher than their ankle? Did they do that intentionally or did just nobody knew how to do
No,
laundry? Which was it?
no. The funny thing is that in the 70s,
I know it,
it's
Susan.
like yes, they wore the very tall, real tall shoes, guys included, real tall shoes, but the pant legs were down where the shoes were,
Mhm.
you know? It wasn't like this high watered thing they got going on that they do now.
No,
And it's
mom,
like,
just a second, Toad. Mom did have a poodle skirt, but in the 60s, I'm talking about the go-go boots and the little leather mini skirt. That's what Mama wore. And one of these
uh-huh,
days I'm going to get those pictures out and show you. Our Mama, she still is a beautiful woman, but my mom was stunning. She had the
our
most,
mom was a total babe.
yep.
That
My
hair.
our daddy used to drive over, what was it? 110 miles round trip to go see our mama serve popcorn at
Uh-huh.
the drive-in.
And all he wanted to do was just watch her while she was making popcorn.
He wanted to
Hand it
take
out
he wanted to
till
take
he got.
the little white blonde-haired girl home to the Indians.
Well, until he got brave enough. He always said he watched her make popcorn and sell popcorn until he was brave enough to ask her out.
Hmm. The
Because he
group
said he didn't
kiss.
think she'd go out with him.
Yeah, they did. I remember when Dad told us about how when Dad asked Mom now, we were at Grandma Gladys's there in Sunnyside, and Grandma Gladys
Mm-hmm.
was out of the room, and Dad said that he asked Mom, "Where's your broom at?" Meaning, like, he was teasing her, like, "Hey, witch, where's your broom?" And Grandma Gladys walked in the room, and she goes, "Oh, it's right over there, Billy." Oh, I love the way this came out. It's all over my hands. I feel like dating and relationships aren't the same. They're not, Daniel. They are not. You have to make them. You have to make it happen.
There it is. I've got the envelope with Sandra's name on it. Going in the mail tomorrow.
Oh, you do, don't you? Mr.
I
Motorcycle
did. I
Man
got it.
delivered it. There it is, Sandra.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
Yep.
when the younger ones wear a band's shirt and can't even name. I know, can't even. They'll put on a stick shirt and they can't even name not one song and they call it STYX. And it's like,
Yeah.
shut up. Shut
It's
up
like,
and go home.
really? Just get out of line. Go
Or
away.
you know what gets me, Dee Dee? They'll name one that's so obvious. It's like, okay, did you just buy the popular cassette? And they don't even know what freaking cassettes are. Did you buy the
Yeah.
popular cassette? But yet all you listen to,
Mm.
and I'll bet your cassette thing was burnt on that one song. You probably didn't even
It was
listen to all of it.
mhm. I love them ones that say, "I love this new band. It's Electric Current," and I'm like, "What? It's Electric Current?" It's like, what? AC/DC.
Mhm.
It's Electric Current, and I just went, "Oh, just go home. Go home.
Shut
You
shut
can't even come over here and play.
up.
Just go away." And
Sh-
Zach would just roll his eyes. He's like,
No, what
"Seriously."
gets me is the STYX.
Yes, that was a good one. That
It's
one was a good one. That
it's
poor
the
little girl just could not get it through her head.
it's the
It's
s- the
thick.
sticks. You
It's
stupid fool.
it sticks. And apparently her mama never listened to Styx. That wasn't her era of music. She didn't listen to Styx, so that little girl, she had no clue. She had no clue what that was. And yeah, electric current. At least she knew what AC DC was.
Electric
That was
current.
interesting, but to her that was electric current. No, honey, that is AC, DC. She says, yes, it's electric current. And I was like, get out. Just go home. Go.
Shut up.
I told Zach, I'm like, I love you, son, but you got to educate your friends.
I will
He's
slap
like,
you.
sorry. He always used to tell me, it's like, sorry, mom. Sorry,
Get
mom.
out.
It's like, help your friends, son. Help your
Okay, we're
friends.
almost done, you guys, with the inking. That's why I like to have the inking done so they don't have to sit and watch me do this. This is to me is a boring part.
Yeah, but it's awesome because
It's a
I love
necessary
it.
part.
It's a necessary evil.
I
It
laugh
must
when people
happen.
don't pull up their pants because I know where. Yeah, I do too. It's like, why?
Like,
Yeah,
don't do that. Yeah.
nasty. I love the inking too. Do you, Susan? Well, I'm doing something you like then. I cannot wait. Okay, let's get a good look. This is before the inking. Let's watch this pic of this old truck pop out on the page. We're gonna do a little extra on it.
She's just gonna come to life right before your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Going to happen.
Oh, I bet you see all kinds of things in New York, Susan. My gosh, you're a brave girl. There's no way I could live in that town. I I, I do too. I love the lemons. You know, I seen that and I was like, we got to do it. Okay, so what do you think? Does it need more inking? It did. Look at that. That really looks. I love it. Love it a lot. Okay, we're almost done and we're gonna start putting this together.
You're gonna turn that big rig around.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Nice. Good job. Good job,
Oh,
Shmi.
Susan Yanni grew up there. I can't stand a bunch of butt draggers that don't know how to keep. I love it, Eddie. He has his own name for it. I've never heard it put that way. Thank you, Susan.
Very nice.
I like that.
Did you get your hair cut yet, Eddie?
Yeah, Eddie.
Remember he said he was cutting his hair for Locks of
Mhm.
Love?
Yes.
Curious. I am. Was just curious.
So nosy, Toad.
I know. I can't help it.
Well, my Mousy went to bed early. She's going to be up early. Then she's
Sounded a
going to.
little sinusy, didn't she?
She did, but that fire is still raging over there. And thank God the
It was.
wind has come out of the west. It's kept it off from over here. Otherwise, these babies wouldn't be going outside. I think they want to be like. mm, that's one of the reasons there, Susan. That's not quite what that means, but yes. Just how
No,
long
not
is your
yet.
hair?
Probably next week. Nice. I like it.
We need to see pictures, or it didn't happen. We need to see a
There you
before
go.
and an after and a during. Just record it, Eddie. Content. It's a reel. Get her dead.
There you go.
What's holding you back, sir? Okay, you guys. Now we're just on to this folio, but I'm gonna wait to ink this line because I don't know that I want a deep line down that center yet because we might throw some lace on this. So we will go ahead. Let's see, this is the outer. We will go ahead and ink the inside just so it's easier for placement when I'm laying something down. But on the outside, I don't want to ink that just yet because we're probably going to get some lace to put on this. Now, we don't own colored lace because once again, we don't do boho nothing.
No.
I
You know,
can't.
I tried once. I tried once and I could not pull it off. And I don't know why. I mean, it looked like everybody else's, but
It doesn't speak to me. I just can't.
I
It's
know. And that
all
and
those
it wasn't about
bright ass colors. No.
yeah, it wasn't about that I made it look like everybody else's. It wasn't that. It was bad or anything because it wasn't that at all. I mean, I literally when I made the one, it looked like everybody else's boho thing that I've ever seen. And it's like, but it just
Well,
I
this is
just
the
can't
part that
I can't
irritates
do it.
me is they call it gypsy. It's a gypsy boho.
It's like no,
It's like
it wasn't.
shut up.
Like no, it's not. To see the gypsy boho whatnot, we just look at family photos. It's like it did not look
No,
like
it
any of
did
that.
not look like that.
It didn't. It's like no, that's not right. Couldn't do it.
You are stereotyping and you have no clue. You've just went up your own ass and I don't care to follow you.
Like
I'm
sorry,
sorry.
I can't go there.
Please hold. I'm not going.
Yep.
Stop. I'm getting off. Okay, so we are going to start putting this together. Give me 1 second. I got to clean up my hands. And it's right there. Oh, I feel kind of sick to my stomach now. I don't know what it is. I ate dinner. I couldn't get Mom
What
to
did
eat
you
nothing but
eat?
a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I swear we ought to just take stock. Everybody buy stock of peanut butter and jelly. Thank you, Gina. That's so sweet of you. Thank you, guys.
Nice. Thank you.
Yes, we just did.
Fabulous.
How many mail outs did we do, sister?
Oh,
We did 3, 4. I did a giveaway. You did 3. So that's
yeah.
4. Yeah, thank you, guys. Thank you.
Let's see. You had 3 or 4 go or more. Ooh, Marcus, bless you.
He comes through the door sneezing.
He did.
Yeah, but I took some of the money from Elizabeth and the Savages to do my mail. Even though I mean it's from Elizabeth and the Savages, but you know what? It's my money. I'll do what I want with it.
Now
But
you sound like your nephew. Do what I want. I can't even say it the way he says it.
I know it.
I can't.
Eventually, though, each page will support itself. So, but for now, just so I could do the giveaway, I pulled some from Elizabeth and the Savages from the ads money.
Mhm.
So, just like on Elizabeth and the Savages, you guys, if you watch my reels, the page makes money and we can have more giveaways. Hooray!
Nice job.
Dun dun dun.
Uh-huh.
I got to turn some lights on. Give me 1 second. It's getting dark.
Oh.
And shut and lock this door. Did the lock get put on the gate? No. Hang on. I'll be right back. You're going to lose me for a second. I got to put this lock on the gate.
Oh, in the back. Engaging the security system.
Yep. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
On the patio. There. I'm just checking doors because it's getting dark. And Mom is going to hit her face on that if we don't move it. Okay. Somebody's drinking root beer.
I thought that was you, Marcus. With the lawnmower, I thought that was you. I'm chuckling
Didn't
though. It sounded a little loud.
Mark didn't
Ours is really quiet. Didn't what?
nothing. I was just looking. Just looking. Did he put the Durango away?
Hold
Ask
on.
him. That or somebody stole my car. Okay. I gotta grab me a Pepsi and I'll be right there. Whew. That was a workout when we're checking 5 doors. Run through the house.
I'm supposed to tell you he did not put the Durango away. Your car was stolen.
Good. Take the payment book with it.
Yeah.
Take it and run. Guess what we're having here in just a second? We're having some munchies, Sage.
Oh.
Oh, you little no, I'm not having nothing. All 3 of them are awake now. And I'm not. That's why I don't eat. I'm not going to have them sit and bark at me. Nope, your mom's just going to starve. The only thing they don't bark for is a Pepsi. Don't even think about it.
I don't know. I think if Mr. Weenie could, he probably would.
Well, I was going to have. There's a star
Remember
party activated. Hang on. When did that start?
I don't know.
Sister, take care of that.
I'm trying. Oops. Come on. Give me that. Really? You nut? Not where I was after. All right.
Oh, it just did start.
Poop.
Oh, I finished it. It was only $5 to finish it. Thank you guys for starting
about the
that.
time it pops up on my screen, it says Star Party achieved.
Yeah,
really?
thank you. Thank you, Dee Dee.
Dang it.
Who started
Thank
that? I wasn't even looking. Who did that? Oh, Eddie did it. Thank you, Eddie. Thank you, guys. See, once you start a star party, if we don't finish it, it kind of counts against us for the next time. And it's like, ooh. I know that's cheesy. I finished my own party, but I did not work this hard on Facebook to lose at anything.
One must always play in the party.
Yes. Every party loves a pooper. That's why we invited you. Party pooper. Party pooper. I didn't know one was started. That's okay. Sandra's back. Oh, shh. Everybody quit talking. Shh. Sandra's back. Don't say anything. Shh. She's back. Look at Weenie. He's leaving. He's like, well, shit, I'm out of here. I'm in a low crawl. Sandra's back. Okay, so we want, this goes to B. This is the outer. It says glue to inner. So this is the outer. We're going to turn this over. This is the inside, people. People. I have to say that because I always end up doing this wrong. I didn't know it was going to do that when. No, it's okay, Eddie. Actually, you guys, that's a good thing. And if it counted, Facebook pays the page for having a star party. But see, when we don't hold one, then it takes longer to be able to have a star party. That's good, you guys. Thank you. I appreciate that. And
what are you doing?
Thank yourselves.
Sorry.
Because that's money to the page towards the next giveaway. That's okay. It's my party and I'll cry if I want to. Ah!
Yep.
Yes. All right, guys. Sandra is the belle of the ball. Let's get her dancing. Everybody, line up. Who wants to dance with Sandra first? Let's keep her dancing. Just Yay. So it is a good thing, you guys.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, please hold. There we go. I was like, I'm backwards in my screen over here.
Okay, give me a second. I am thinking here. So this was B. Yes. This is going to go here. Let's boogie. Let's do it. Get your dancing shoes on, girl.
Don't you talk to me about dance shoes.
You're getting it. We're going to go and dance the night away. What's
It's
that
one of
song?
my
We should
favorite
be
songs
dancing.
ever.
Yeah. What's that song? We should be dancing.
Yeah, but not that one. That one wasn't my favorite one. So put
Dancing
on my
Queen.
boogie shoes.
Dancing Queen.
Well, that one too, but I mean, I like that. Boogie shoes. That one was my
Yes.
favorite one. Or one of my favorite ones.
Oh, you had a
And I
bunch.
keep cracking the camera.
I love dancing too, Dee Dee. Dance everywhere. Let's see. We're gonna go like this. And you know what I think I'm gonna do on this one? I'm gonna mat this just a little bit. I was looking at now there is a pocket that goes on this, and we gotta check it out. If I can find it, it's in here somewhere. There it is. Thank you, Judy, for the stars. So we're going to put this, will line up right about here, right in there. Got to make sure that, I'm doing something I hate listening to people do. Videos that I watch, I cannot stand to listen to them talk to themselves. And I
Well, I
do it.
thought you were talking to me.
No,
So
I'm doing it, and I don't know why I'm doing that. I hate that. I actually will leave the video. It's like, ugh, I can't listen to you mumble and spit while you're trying to friggin' craft. Just shut up. I need some lotion.
and
I found my thrill on Blueberry Hill. Hey, did Tammy Faye sing that to you? That's the first song that Tammy Faye ever sang. Was that song?
okay.
I mean, she didn't write the song. Of course, Fats, whatever his name was, sang it. But
Was that Domino or something?
was somebody. But she sang that in public. She sang it to Jim.
Okay. Just
And
about forgot where I was at and what I was doing here.
okay, so let's get this going. To the babies. Thank you, Patty. Thank you. That's Domino. Yes. Thank you, Patty. I will make
Get
sure
started
that
diamond
that
painted
goes to
sometimes,
them.
and yep,
What, sister?
find them some delectable snackiness to snack
Yes,
on for Mr.
I
Weenie.
I will. I will take them and get a pup cup. I've never recorded that. When a man loves a woman. That's a good song too. Isn't that dude with the long, luscious hair? It's like more feminine than I could ever be. What's his name?
I don't know. I think my get off of there. I watched Andy Garcia, just an actor
Who's
in a
Andy?
movie, and played that just an actor, but it was back there years ago, and the song was playing "When a Man Loves a Woman," and flicking through the channels and whatnot, and I see Andy Garcia, and he was just so dreamy in this movie, and nice hair, kind of just that Italian looking thing,
Mm-hmm.
and it caught me off guard, and I was just like, oh, when a man loves a woman, it's
Huh.
like, all right,
Dee Dee said that movie is awesome, Gigi, with Meg Ryan.
yes, yep, I thought that was pretty awesome. And it wasn't her at all. It was just, and I don't know why. And I don't know the premise of it. I don't know anything about it other than it was just, at a glance and whatever it was that went on at the moment, and never did think of it again. But every time I hear that song, my head goes, "Ooh."
It
Andy
takes you
Garcia.
it takes you back. She
It
goes
takes me
back for
right
a
there, and
minute.
it's just like,
And
it's
then
just for a second. It's
then
like,
in
ooh, it's
then
Andy
in
Garcia.
Toadie's then in Gigi's mind singing easy. Easy like Sunday.
Who knows? Who
She's in a
knows? Maybe.
swing. She's in a swing and that guy's pushing her and it's playing 'Cause I'm easy like Sunday morning.
Maybe. You
Ah,
never know.
oh,
I'm gonna have to look that up and actually watch that movie.
well, I think
But
we all will
yeah,
now. We got to see where Gigi just went. Oh my gosh, sister, I've never heard you talk like that before. Stop
I don't.
it.
I don't know. I don't know what it was. It was just. It just was what it was, and like
Yeah. So in
I think
Gigi's, the sun's going down. There's a picnic blanket there, and this Garcia
I
dude's
don't know
pushing
something.
her in the swing. That's Lionel. Well, I know, but it's the idea is when she hears that song, she thinks of him, and then suddenly in her brain, Gigi's in a swing and he's pushing her, and it's playing 'Cause I'm easy. Never mind. Yeah,
Probably.
yeah, it'd have been
Who
there.
knows? I don't
Never
know.
mind.
Probably
She was easy
could
like
have been.
Sunday morning after that. I'm sorry. I'm just
It was
teasing.
breakfast. I don't know. It
Uh,
just. It was what it was. It was breakfast.
Pretty soon
You know,
things were yeah, things weren't where they were
things are gonna
supposed to
start
be.
happening to me now. Something
Cert,
I don't know.
certain things were coming off. Certain things were I was gonna say
You
never
wouldn't
mind.
didn't know.
I'm teasing. Just playing. Just playing, people. People, we're just joking.
Mm-hmm.
It was a
No, we
moment.
weren't.
Yes, it
Yes,
was.
we were.
See. After Sunday morning, it was all over. What's wrong with
Yeah.
you, Eddie? You don't give up the cookies and then let them go. It's like in the morning, it's like, don't think you're going anywhere. I'm pregnant, buddy.
Lord.
That's when you grab your tummy and you go, don't leave me and the baby. No, he was pushing something. Listen to it. Yeah, then you hear salt and pepper. Dun, 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 dun. I'm just teasing. That was wrong.
But only for a second.
Just for a split second, and then boom, she comes back to where she's at, and she's like, "What? What was that?" She's all sweaty, and I need a shower. I'm just teasing.
Something. I don't know.
It was a nice memory.
Maybe.
Is that what just happened?
I don't know. It might have been. I kind of, I don't know.
Look at Sandra's laughing. I wish we weren't on Facebook. Oh, I get tired of being nice. Okay, look at my nice little pocket here. Dun, 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 dun. Now that's going to go through my head.
You did it.
Yep. Runaway train.
Yeah, but just for a second, though. That's all.
Just for a second. But look how nice this is. I'm going to make it for Jill. Look, when you go to peek in there, look. Ta-da.
Did you just say that?
I did. You know what I'm but look how nice I'm going to make this for Jill.
It's fabulous. I love it.
Yes, it's the chews. They make me fall down.
No, I was thinking about that guy on
Edgar's
TikTok. The one that was what got me onto TikTok. Remember the one?
guy where he's looking into the casket
Yes.
and he tries to fix her eyelash.
Mm-hmm.
I love though
That
when he's like, bitch, he came.
I know it.
He's here, but he brought Gloria and he starts smacking her. I can't think of what his name is. I love watching him. He's so swishy. I love him.
Juan, not Jose, or Jose, not Juan. One of them too, something like that.
Something
I
like
don't even.
that.
I,
But
I don't even. I
the
can't even
video
remember.
the video, you guys, it starts off with he's looking into a casket and it's his best friend that passed away, and he's talking to her as if he's a woman too, but as if she passed away, and he's telling her how bad she looks and that he'll come back down and do her makeup, and he says Bobby came, and he's like, but he brought Gloria, and then he starts smacking her and he goes, he's paying for the funeral, and she's like, then he goes, can I date him?
The funny thing is it's not a real funeral.
No,
It's
it's not.
nobody. Yeah,
He's just
it's just
playing.
he's just doing a little
And
his
then
little
then
joke thing. But
right before he goes to walk away, he realizes that his friend in the casket is wearing his brooch, and he starts ripping the clothes off. He's like, "Bitch." It's just the way he does. Okay, here we are
it was super.
confronted. We're confronted with this outer and inner thing. Okay, outer beauty. So this is the outer B. This is the inner B. We got to do this right. But no,
Okay,
that's
when
how
do you
I
think I
finally
can give
got
you my
Gigi
camera?
to watch TikTok. It
I
was
did not
funny.
want to watch TikTok, and then that one I'm sitting there at her house and she plays this. She's like, "You have to watch this." And I was like, "I don't want to watch it."
I
She's like, "You're
love
going to watch
him.
it." And I was sounding a little whiny and I kept telling her, "I don't want to watch it." And she's like, "But you sound just like he does right now." And I was like, "What?" She says, and then she played it and I was just like, "Oh my God, I do sound just like that. I'm a little whiny." And she's like, "But you have to watch
Yeah,
it."
but you know what I like? What I love about him is the only time he breaks characters when he does the live video. Everything else,
Hmm.
there's no drama. He's not screaming about a boyfriend or
No,
anything else. He is
no.
just he is just he makes me laugh, and I
And
enjoy
he
that.
does all of it. He just does all of it for just the pure sake of being the pure sake of just being silly, and it's fabulous. I love it. I watched him do a haul video once. It's been a long time,
Oh,
but he was getting
with
all
the
like,
eyelashes.
"Oh, about the
When he does
with
the
the
when
that's
he
his
does
little
the
haul video."
he does the eyelashes, and he'll say bitch, and it's the way he says it. It's like, oh my gosh. Okay, guys, so we got the first flap down on this folio. Look at this lovely little pocket going on. Ta-da! All right, Eddie, take that baby out to go potty. So, what's next? And we're done. Who wants it? No, here it is. I'm just teasing. Um,
For a second there, my brain was like, "You're not done."
Thank you. Judy has dropped my Tupperware link. It's to my Wendy's Savage Tupperware Party. Grab it, go check it out, do some shopping. If you can't afford it right now, that link is going to be up all summer. Judy is my agent. She is taking care of me and letting me have a Tupperware party. You can have a Tupperware party too. So just reach out to her, click on her name, say, "Hey, Judy, as always, it's me, Wendy, sent you." And Judy will say, "Hi, that girl's crazy." I forget which. See, I stressed so much on that first one that I didn't pay
Whoops.
attention. Okay, let's a little less talking and more crafting, people.
Listen up, people.
People. Soylent Green
What
is
was it I
people. I'm
said?
just teasing.
Back to what is it? I said starting position. No. Position
Yes,
1. Back to position 1.
I
It's the
do, you
starting
guys.
position.
My party is going well, but I really need somebody to host a party off of my party. So that would be amazing. And we'll come shop at your party and that would be fun. You guys, Judy's wonderful to work with. I absolutely love chatting with Judy because you never know where the conversation's going to go. And you just don't know. Judy is fun. So I just need somebody to host a party.
Wasn't Judy the one back there a ways that was forever having to go to the store and she put us in her purse every time she went to the
No,
store? Wasn't that Judy?
no, no. Who
I
was
thought
that,
that
Dee Dee?
was.
No, it was that other chick. The one that, uh,
Oh.
what was her name? She dated Lance. Hang on. Oh,
Hmm.
it's been a long time. No, she actually turned out to be
Okay, my bad. Never mind. Never mind.
woman,
I take it
woman,
back.
woman holding a knife. Found it in my back, so she's not here no more.
Oh,
She left her
my
knife.
bad. Never mind.
She she left her knife in my back. It's okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. My,
it was
I take it back.
it was
I
great.
still, it's like Judy, when you go to
The
town, I
hell,
want to go. Put me in your purse.
what the hell
Put me
was
in your
her name?
purse.
Dee what was her name? Mm,
Well, apparently it didn't matter because we don't remember. So, ooh,
no, she
yeah.
actually got two of them in there. She was
Oh,
always going to Walmart. Yes, what was her name? Um, woman with sharp knife. I don't know. That would be her Indian name. Woman that stabs other woman in the back.
my bad. Sorry.
Let's see. Woman
Snickering
that
is not healthy.
woman that can smile and stab in the back at the same time. Sharp stabbing motions. I don't just teasing.
Mhm.
I should have paid attention to what pictures went with what here, people.
Oops.
Yeah. Oopsie poopsie. Let's see. I know this one goes to um I swore up and down. She's a hard working girl, I can tell you that. Oh, for heaven's sakes. I swore. See, you know what? We're gonna jump back there for a minute now, you guys. All of that,
Sorry.
huh?
I said sorry.
All of that, no, it's a good thing. This is a good thing, and let me tell you why. All of that doesn't matter anymore because I don't remember. It's like I don't allow them to rent space in my head anymore. They're nothing. They're not worth my time. It's kind of like that Esther that showed up in my live videos today. I'm just done not saying. I'm just going to say I wasn't mean, I wasn't hateful to her, but plain and simple, you're not wanted here, so go away. I know what you came for. You came to pack tails. Well, there's no tails over here. You see what you get here. I'm hiding nothing other than my face right now because we're crafting. So just like I said, head on back to that follow button, unfollow, and go on because we are not wanted here. And I got to tell you, I can block her. And if by some kind of, um, wait a minute, I
Facebook
almost,
magic.
no, I was going to say something mean, but I won't. But she just ends up coming back. And it's because they go in and change their email address and then they can come back. Um, yes, Susan Lynn is on here with us, Judy. But Nora, I haven't heard from her. In the morning, I'm going to actually call her phone. I don't like to do that because we've had some bad experiences with that where they were like, I don't know, got what they came for and then don't call us type thing. And that's okay
Mm.
though. I love Nora enough, and if it ends up being that, I'll just be like, okay, Nora, you take care. But I don't think so. I don't believe that about Nora. Um, I do know that Nora has been tired. So I am lost in this. What does this sit on?
Where does this go?
Okay, so these all go together, right? No, this is, what is, oh, this is the top of that. Is it?
I'm looking.
What was
Yeah,
that?
that's
What
yeah,
was
that
that
goes there.
woman's name?
I don't
Good
remember.
night, Donna. And you know what? For a long time, you wouldn't have caught me talking about anything, but now it don't bother me. I don't care. I don't care anymore. It's not that I don't care, is I'm not gonna waste my time on it anymore. You can pack tails, go tell them anything. While you're at it, make up a few things and let's see how long it takes to come back. But
Go tell it on the mount.
that's right.
Oh, good Lord, I
Jesus
did not.
Christ was born. There it is. It is. It is.
There you go.
And if you can't
Okay.
tell it, I'll tell it. Was it Donna? No, 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 that wasn't her name. Oh, for
No.
heaven's sakes, if Susan Knowlton was alive, Susan could tell you because she hated her. She used to tell me all the time,
Yeah.
Wendy, she's constantly over there on that other page bad mouthing you. And I'm like, oh, no, she's not. I'm like, well, yeah, she was. But I don't care.
Well,
It's okay. You want
my
to know
bad. Sorry.
what I think's funny, you guys? The one thing they can hate me, but the one thing they all have in common is not a effing one of them knew each other till me. I'm the one that put you all together. Ta-da! You're welcome.
Okay.
Mwah.
Ta-da.
And
Okay.
guess what? I'm still popping because they still gossip about me. It's my birthday.
Mm.
What does this go
Mhm.
to? I'm sitting over here trying to just wing it till I figure out, okay, this is a jar, but where's the top of the jar?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, let's breathe. Let's take a feelings inventory. Um, and what does this go to? This and this. Okay, you guys, don't talk amongst yourselves like you're trying to calm me down. Just comment and let's get through it. Is it this?
Well, that one little bit's the top of the pie, isn't it?
Oh, this is like a puzzle. Hang on.
Take it to mom.
I
Take it
gotta
to mom. Mom will
just
fix it.
I gotta get this. Oh, there's too much plaid in front of my face here. Hang on. We know that goes together and that goes together. Mention no names that send. What? Hey Wendy, mention no names. That's who sent me a friend request the other day and I denied it and blocked the person. And I bet you know who I'm talking about. Um, I'm not sure. Danielle will be 36 next Tuesday. I love you, Gina. What a wonderful way to change the subject. Happy birthday, Danielle. Your baby's growing up, Gina. Okay, so does it go on maybe possibly one of these? Who was it? Send me a message. Now you got me curious.
I'm looking.
What was that woman's name? That ew. Well, you know what?
Ew.
You should accept that. The Lord knows that some bitch needs friends because he can't make it from state to state without running a GoFundMe because he needs people to pay his bills. A person that doesn't own a home, doesn't pay rent anywhere, lives in his truck, has to ask people on fixed incomes to help him pay his truck off. Now that's pathetic. Go ahead, friend him. I don't hold my friends hostage. Nope. It just puts you on a different level, but I don't hold my friends hostage.
It's just ew. Okay, I'm good now.
Did you open that up, Susan, and go, I'm blind? I'm teasing.
Okay.
Okay, I know what I did wrong. I'm holding that
What did you do?
upside down. It goes
Was that the
this
problem?
way. No, thank you. I
Whoops.
passed on that. I did not. Oh, I love you, Susan. It's always been us, huh? Oh, funny that you say that, Wendy. Oh, Judy, well, you've been through it. You were through it hook or crook. We were all together. We all came through it. We all did, didn't we, kids? Okay, that goes on that. And this.
Look, kids, Big Ben,
Look,
Parliament.
kids, Parliament, Big Ben. Just can't get left. What am I doing? Okay, is it this?
I
No,
don't know. What are you
this.
doing?
This is the picture. There it is. Look at, there's the dented
Did
beetle.
you get
It
it?
matches up right there. Look. Ta-da. Did
Nice.
the light turned green? Ding. You're right. Okay, now what does this one go to? Go ahead, audience. You can laugh. Remember, that's what's. Okay, don't. Shh. Stop it. What does this go on?
I don't know.
I see fields of green. I don't know. Oh, Sandra, I do too, honey. That poor thing. She's so skinny. But you know what they say? The good Lord looks after children, fools, and animals. And somewhere we all fall in there. Why can't I find this?
I don't know.
I'm going to cry.
Okay.
Then you're going to
Look
cry.
at how
Then
sparkly those
then
ones are right there.
we're all gonna, does it go on here? There's no more flowers that look like this. Unless it's this. Does it go? No. Dee Dee! I say that like she's in the other room. Get in here and help me. Yep, what goes around comes around. Sadly, it does. It does. And usually it's when it's too late. Okay, so
Okay.
I love the sparkly one. I do too. So we know this goes together, and these two little recipe and summer recipes are supposed to go underneath this, but we're going to do this different. Um, we're going to
These
put
ones
that
are
there. Mm.
the Aurora Borealis ones. They have
Yes,
a
sister.
different kind of a coating on them, which is why I use this little wax pen to put them on with instead of my diamond painting pen, because that stainless steel, it's not that it's sharp, but it can knock the Aurora Borealis off. So
So
using a little pencil for that.
this one's supposed to have one of these, but it messes the picture up. I don't want to put that on there. I might have to print another one of these and I'll just rip it like I usually do and make it work. So we
Doesn't it
have
look like on the one that is supposed to be, it looks like maybe they faded it but didn't fade it far enough out, doesn't it?
this one.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it should be a teapot.
I know, and it's not quite right.
But you know what we can do? Because this one sets this way and it pops open this way. I'll just stick it right here as a tuck. That's pretty. That changes up their kit, but what do you guys think? See? That's pretty. And because it'll fold this way. So there'll be a tuck here. Yep, that's
Kind
what
of
we're
thought
going to.
that was the nature of the beast. One should change up the kit a little bit.
Yes, one should always be changing everything. Think outside their box. Thank you, Susan. First, you got to get in the box to think yourself out. Okay, so, oh, this is the top. We found it, Dee Dee. Look.
Did you
Ta-da.
get it?
Yes, it goes right there. Okay, so there's that picture, but that's just barely the top of the lid right there. Could you hide it any more? It's like, I bet the person that put this together said, watch them bitches struggle to put that picture together. Okay, so that one goes there like
Potentially.
this. This one goes here. And this one, we're going to stick this. Ding. So remember on the Xbox games, it would go ding, and that one stays together. Okay, so now look here. What do we have here? We have recipes and summer recipes. We're coming back. We're going to circle back to that one. Now, what do we have? We have a bowl, a cake store. I'm just teasing. You know what that's from, don't you? Oh, and I bet this one, these little oranges, this is the top of a, is it this? Shit.
Oops. Don't be doing that.
Shoot.
We're not doing that. It's not happening.
I know. I'm sorry.
It could be
forgive
happening.
me. Things are going to happen to me now.
Maybe.
And I really shouldn't say what I said earlier because all that does is inspire the, the haters. So this way, right here, this looks good. I guess I should look at the camera, but we're missing a bottom. So what would this go to? Oh, it goes this way. No, it doesn't. Listen,
It's the top
no,
of the pie.
it goes this way. They put their pockets together backwards, sister. So it goes this way. Now when I try to you go to put something in there, it's going to hang up. That wasn't too smart. Okay, so it's this way. Ta-da! Ding! And then and then these. Here, let me move this up. Wait for it, people. Here we go. Everybody get ready to roar. Look at this. Watch this. Ta-da! And here comes the other one. Wait for it. Hold on. But wait, there's more. Ta-da!
Tammy Shepherd's like,
Here,
you had it right the first
watch,
time.
sister. Watch the camera.
Ta-da! Nice. I know what you're doing.
Nanny, nanny, poo, poo. I got it.
Good
Okay.
job.
So now we got to decide where this is going to go because one of these is smaller than the other.
Oh, you know what? You say things like that, and my head goes to one of these things is not like the others.
Things
Shorter,
that make you
Alabama.
Go, Was that?
Yep.
What's it say? Take cover.
Stopped in Shorter, Alabama. I'm gonna tell him, you little shit. I thought you were stopped.
Where's Shorter, Alabama?
I have no idea.
Where is it?
I do not know.
You guys back there, where is Shorter, Alabama? What's it close to?
Unless he spelled it wrong, but I don't know.
I've never heard of Shorter, Alabama. They on some shit second road? What?
Could be.
Mumblefuck, Alabama. Remember off of what's that called? Oh, somebody's been texting me. Who is it? Who is it?
I don't know. Probably me. Might have been me. Once upon a time. Once upon a time.
Shorter
Alabama.
Greenbow, Alabama.
I know it. I can't help it. I can't help it. Can't help it.
Where's Shorter, Alabama, people?
Oh.
Montgomery?
Can't be very far from there.
Just south of Tallahassee. Am I going the wrong way? Hang on. Sonia. It's in Alabama. We're slapping Sonia. I don't know why I always want to call her Tanya. Did you have a sister named Tanya? Sonia? Sandra. She's not Sonia. Uh, where in the heck are they? Why did they leave that road?
I don't know.
They go that way to get away from the weather?
Uh-huh.
The weather's bad all over the place. No, her name was.
Yep.
That's right. I remember that, Sandra. Is that where they're staying, or are they gonna just keep moving? He might just keep moving, Toad. I don't blame him if he did. Sometimes you just gotta keep going. Who's going
Yep.
to the casino? Oh, is that why they
Uh,
went? Does that man gamble?
no.
There's a casino there.
Nope. Nope.
Right
Nope.
there, Victoryland Casino. Well, make sure you double down for me. Fabulous merchandise. I'm just teasing. Um, that man. Why? Why? Huh? Did he say they're stopping, or what are they doing? Okay. Well, they're done for the night, so they're in shorter.
Yep.
Let's see what their weather looks like. Give me a sec. Tell Zach we're gonna smack him. I've got all their stops in here.
Uh-huh.
Rainbow, Alabama.
I've cracked my camera 3 or 4 times. 5 or 6.
Not pulling
Okay,
anything up.
you guys gotta watch the video back again and tell me how many times did I smack the camera.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good hop. Why is it
Well,
not pulling it up?
he said they could have been where they were going today, like way before while it was still daylight, but because they were on storm watch earlier, they he's like we couldn't go anywhere, so he said we had to wait. But
Gonna rain tomorrow, but they're getting out of there in the morning. 80. Humidity makes
yep,
making it feel warmer. Is he liking that back there?
probably not yet. He hasn't said a word about that yet, but I'll bet he will. He probably will, because you know he's a little fur monkey.
Oh, bless his heart. Give me a second, you guys. We're just they don't have any tornado watches there right now.
Which is a plus.
Well, that's good. Captain got him out of danger. All right, guys, let's craft.
And we're on it.
We're doing it. So, who's close to shorter? In case something happens, go check on Zach. Wouldn't that be funny if somebody showed up and knocked on his window? Hey, your mom sent me to find you.
Your mom and your nana sent me to find you.
Your nana said she gonna twist your face off of you for leaving. Smush your face in is what I'm gonna do when I get a hold of him. The hell you want to go over there for? Stay home. I hear something scary. Mom's watching a scary movie. I hate when she does that and I'm in there. She'll put on a scary movie. It's like, Mom, I don't want to watch this. Oh, Linda Wood, here she comes. She's
You
either.
know, Mom puts them scary movies on to get you to go to bed. Leave her alone.
I think
Like,
she
get out.
does.
She's like, I'm watching my show. Get out.
I think. Hey guys, I'm awake. Oh, sexy girlfriend, wake up. Okay, so we're going to put, you know what? How deep are, let's think this. Okay, we're going to work this.
Working the program. You know what Mr. Motorcycle Man is doing right now, don't you?
Sleeping?
No, he's painting the new trim for my bathroom.
Oh, sister, you know what? He's worked all day.
I told him he could wait. He said, nope, he was doing it. I'm like, okay.
Did you tell him if he doesn't get it done, there'll be no gruel for him later?
No gruel. No.
There'll be no gruel in hell. You better get it done.
No, he might not be able to get anything done tomorrow, but he's doing it now while he can.
Had to save a sin. Oh, had to save what? His bank card was hacked. Oh, she had to save her son. So he needed money, and I played with baby and her chickens, but I slept a lot. Good. I'm glad. Nope, you're okay, Linda. I got it. Don't worry. You guys don't have to worry about spell checking yourselves. Stop it.
We know how to read between the lines.
Yes, we
Most
do.
of the time. Most of the time. But we read between the lines real well.
Yes, we do. Okay, so I'm thinking we're going to go like this and then
Well, for
this.
Pete's sake, that
See,
one was
this
a
is
mess.
what I
That
don't
one
like.
didn't go where
Look,
I wanted.
sister, this sits
Hold
on
on.
top. This sits on top. So that actually screws that. This pocket is.
Uh-huh.
Why would they do that?
Oh, I see. I don't know.
Because it sits on top, not the other way, or does it? I guess I could do it that way. But then
You could.
it covers this up. But you'll see that because I'm going to pop a little hole in there. That's what we're going to do. I'll post pictures
Fine.
of me and Ocean and her chicken on the bed. Oh, very nice. I would love to see it, Linda. Linda always shares pictures. She's a sharing girl. She's very social. Okay, so we're going to also do this one because why not? God, I don't feel like I got anything done. If I just quit talking and just, yeah. So I gotta
Quit
ask,
messing around.
I gotta ask you guys, do you guys like it when we just craft and get something done and you guys like to see a finished project, or do you like us to chat? Tell us how you like it. Wendy, the reel I shared of the babies as 313 likes and 40 comments. The one with the company theme. Oh, the Three's Company. Is that on your Facebook? You got 313 likes? That's nice. Nice, nice. I love it. Craft and chat and watch us. Oh, well, thank you, Danielle. Very nice, Sandra. Do you know that counts towards you too? You know that, girl. You're a I can't think of it. A digital creator now. I just enjoy watching you ladies. I don't have a preference. Watching and chatting. I hope they come over here. Well, I do too. You guys, I want to thank you guys for sharing. Yeah, it does, Sandra. That's why they encourage you to share creators' stuff because it helps them grow as a creator too. And it helps you because you get people to come to your channel. So the more you share, it helps the creator and it helps you.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys. Find some content. Put it up. Be a creator. Let's do it. Let's tear Facebook up. They'll never know what hit them.
they'll, they'll never know.
They won't. Thank you, Susan Lynn. Mouse is doing amazing, Linda. If you don't talk, it would be less. Oh, well, thank you, Tammy. I know sometimes you guys, I go way off the deep end and I have to rein myself in. And I try really hard not to be too much of myself. Not that I'm being fake, because I could never be fake. That's just me. And Mouse, we all know Mad Mouse lets it all hang out. And Gigi, we've all heard her say some colorful words, but I don't want to end up being one of those people that just whine. And sometimes I'll get to thinking, gosh, Wendy, that's all you do is whine. It's so easy to make a silly reel or a video. It is. Look at some of my reels, you guys, when I'm making something or I'm doing something. We just take pictures, kind of like I did that story today where I showed my thumb that no longer has the sticker on it. It's just,
We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened to that. I have no idea.
idea. I woke up with them in the bed, but here's the weird part: is they're just missing on my thumb. Some little alien come in and get them? What they do?
Oh, I don't know.
It's bizarre. Did I pick them off or what? Something possessed
I
me?
don't know. Maybe.
I don't know. I could watch the video back because everything's recorded in my room. I use that as content. I'm just teasing. But you'll find me at, as always, it's me, Wendy, in the red light. I'm just teasing. It's
You did not just say that.
Why,
You did not. She did too. She said it. I heard it.
I've been accused of it, so why not own it? And believe me, people, if I thought I could get paid to do it, watch me. Horses aren't all she rides when the weather's hot. I'm telling you, I've been accused of doing that too. I'm teasing. Look at Linda's like, I'm out of here. I gotta go. I can't take it. Good night, Linda.
Night, Linda.
Well,
Like, I'm gonna have nightmares. I'm having nightmares.
I gotta go. Wendy's she's being herself now. I'll be back, Wendy. I've got to find Rocky so he can go to bed. Where's he at? I love that she has to go find him. Don't change anything. You are real, and it makes life bearable. Well, we love you, Sandra. Okay, so what was I doing? Shut up and craft. Oh, it was this. Was it this? My bad. So will that still go in there, sister? I don't have to tuck that under there.
Hang on, okay.
I would stay
Now
all
say it.
night, but can't make pizza. There you go. Go to bed, Linda. She'll be back in 20 minutes.
Now, what were you doing? Tell me again.
Will this be okay if I do this? Notice how I didn't tuck that under there?
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
I think so.
And then this one, because I don't want to cut. Oh my gosh. See, I either have to cover it or.
Marcus, are you about done making racket back there? What are you doing? Over there, like, playing in the ice bin in the freezer.
Goldie with a paper sack.
I did that to him once. I did. We were sitting there watching a movie, and I had this paper, and it was like, I don't even have anything rattly enough to make noise with. I had this paper, and I was rattling it. And then I rattled it some more, and he kept looking at me, and then I actually took it and went like big time. And he looks at me and he's like, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Nothing."
Mom does that sometimes.
There's just a look on his face. He's like, "Babe, what are you doing?" And
Thank you, Tammy.
And then I waited about 20 minutes and they did it again and he's like, "Will you stop
Do you
that?"
know when
I said, "I saved that just for you."
when I was working when Larry first passed away, and I was working those two jobs, and I would come home in the afternoon and lay down because I worked the early morning shift, and then I slept for 4 hours, and then I'd go work again. And I only slept in 4 hour increments after a 8 to 10 hour shift. And I remember laying down, and mom's like, "Okay, honey, well, I'm gonna do this, this, and this." All of a sudden, I hear this paper sack, and I'm like, "Okay, she's gonna be done in a minute. She's gonna be done." At that precise moment when I go to bed, mom decides to organize the paper sacks. Remember the paper sacks that we got
Oh
from
yeah.
Winco? I got up and I'm like, "Really? Right now you have to do that." Mom's like, "I'm almost done." So I went to bed. She played in them freaking paper sacks for another 30 minutes. And all of a sudden, I was like, "Oh gosh." And I rolled over and the alarm went off. And it was like, "Oh, that was great. You got anything else you want to play? You want to bang some pots and pans around?"
There's something to do.
And I had cameras. We have the cameras here in the house. Mom didn't do a damn thing while I was at work all day. She sat and read her book, ate, had her feet up. I'll be damned if every time I didn't come home, it was time. She'd get up and do something. It's like, can you get that done before I get home? Uh, and I never did have a day off. That went on like that for almost 10 years.
That was nuts. That was
Yeah.
nuts. And see, Wendy absolutely hated driving in the snow. Hated driving in the snow. And it wasn't because, the car wasn't safe or any of those things.
Or
It's
I
that
don't
she was
know.
so stinking tired. She's like, "I don't trust myself driving in the snow." And she'd say, "Would you take me to work in the morning?" So we'd have to be at Wendy's house at 3 o'clock in the morning to make sure she was at work by 5 at the right time. And so we'd go, take her to work, get her there, and I couldn't leave. I couldn't leave until I was in the building and all was well. And she'd turn around and she'd wave at me and give me a thumbs up or whatever that like everything's cool, we're good, you can go. Yep.
I
And
always
then every
wanted to
Friday,
I always wanted up.
what
That was
happened on Fridays?
that was my Mountain Dew, and what was it you used to bring me to eat?
Classic roast beef.
Yes. Oh no. No. What? Oh, we should order some of those right now. Cheese sticks.
Friday.
It was. Remember, we each got two
two more
cheese
two more
sticks.
days. 2 more days and you can
Yes.
have those.
Yes, we should have some. Oh my gosh, she just made, yes, cheese sticks. I always used to just pray, let me go around the corner and that building is on fire. I didn't quit. I gave it the old college try. It's kind of like when Facebook has gone down twice. First time Facebook went down, I actually smiled because I was like, we don't got to try anymore. They took it away. I didn't quit. It just shut down. And we'll go on to something else. And now look at us. We're 174,000 probably by tomorrow evening. In fact, let's check that out. What do we have today, class? We have Elizabeth and the Savages Unchained. Let's go see what they're doing. Oh, who's this? Oh, look, there's Linda right there. Oh, look what she's doing. Is that the chicken? There's the chicken right there, you guys. She wasn't kidding. Look at you, Linda. Jesus is looking at you, girl. Look at her. Eh, Okay, so on to Elizabeth and the Savages right there. 173,000. Do you know it only took us a day and a half to go from 172 to 173? So now we're going to go to the
um,
dashboard and
mhm.
oh yeah, we only need like 100 and something. But look at all the green, guys. Look at that green. Today we had 194,000 engagements. Isn't that amazing?
Nice.
I know it. That's just in a day.
I love
All
it.
in it. Whoo, I'm tired. Um, yeah.
You
Wow.
talked to all them people today.
Weenie Wednesday
That's
kind
okay.
of sucked today. I was tired. I
It
just
did
couldn't. It
not.
did. I could not put my back into it.
But you know what? I can't help it. I have the strangest feeling that Elizabeth would have absolutely loved that.
Oh, wow. Look at
Like,
this. Your reel was popular this week, reaching 668,000 plays and 16,000 likes. Let's see who it was. Oh, it's this one, my baby. I absolutely love. Look at my baby.
you look at your baby. She's a brat.
Oh, my sweet. That makes me cry. But you know what? That is amazing. Right there. It has 668,000 plays on it. I have 4 reels
You
that
know,
have over 2 million plays on them.
if she heard me call her a brat, she'd look at me and turn her head and she'd be all cute and adorable. And that look would be saying, but Aunt Gigi, you know I'm not a brat.
Look at this, though.
I'm adorable.
Susan Yanni, her heart bleeds pure savage because she is always in my notifications. She's all over the place.
Elizabeth would be telling me that I know she's not a brat.
There's Susan
There's
Lynn.
no convincing her that she's ever going to believe that her Aunt Gigi thinks she's a brat.
The
She knows
last
it's not happening.
the last hour we gained to 92 followers.
Uh-oh.
Wish that would
Rocky's under the bed.
Rocky.
Get out from under the bed, Rocky.
Come on,
She said
Rocky.
his neck is hurting. Come on, Rocky, get out
His
from under the bed.
his what is hurting?
His neck. She said his neck is hurting.
Oh no,
Come
Judy.
on, Rocky.
Give him some Remedil or that carbon, whatever that is. That's yeah. Poor baby. Okay, mom is on the move. I gotta go see what she's doing. I'll be right back.
All right. Mm. I fixed all kinds of stuff under the bed so that the dog and cat, once upon a time, could not get under the bed. Because, you know, you always end up the cat. Cat's back in the corner under the bed. And it's like, get out of there. And they would not come out. So I had Marcus fix some stuff for me. And I stuck it under the bed so the cat couldn't get under there. Keeps them from crawling under the bed.
Okay,
Yeah.
did she get Rocky out from under the bed?
Apparently she gave him some like Remedil or something.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
There is Remedil. It is Remedil. It's the same thing. It's just a different brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, poor
It
old
amazes me
Rocky.
that that is a medication for people too.
Mm-hmm. Bless his little heart. Rocky has kind of the same problem that Sager does.
Mm.
You know, I can always tell Judy, I don't know if she can hear me or not, but I can always tell when Sage is going to need a Remedil. And the telltale is when she goes to shake, she'll still shake, but she cannot really shake her ears around. And if you watch within a couple days, then her neck, she's got that chicken wing thing going on. And But when I see her doing that, I give her a Rimadyl, and we have not had to go back to the emergency room for almost, knock on wood, 2 years now.
Mhm.
But as soon as I see that or the slightest bit of limping, now I don't run right for the Rimadyl because I don't want to dope her up, because that is very hard on their liver. But what I do is I stick her at Margaret's house in the playpen, and I do not let her walk. I take her outside. I carry her to go potty. She is very much pampered. Mr. Weenie's over there going, "Oh, my neck." Ow.
Ow.
Ow. Oh, help. uh,
Okay. All right. I'm trying to make sure I'm still in the screen. Putting this where we're supposed to.
I've been
There we
thinking,
go.
sister, I've been thinking about
Mm,
getting, I wished I'd have done it sooner. Um, let's see, Elizabeth is 5, right? I've been thinking about
mhm.
getting a, not a puppy, but just see if I can find a one that's about 3 or 4, a little closer to
Mhm.
Elizabeth's age. But I don't know if Sage would accept another dog. She's kind of set in her ways,
Mm.
just because,
Sage would probably cuss.
Sager is starting to slow down a little bit. And, oh, god dang it. No. Ah, here, we'll slip a little glue under there. Good night, Patty.
Night, Patty.
I saw Patty's, gosh dang it. Um,
Over there.
she has a
I
doctor's
dropped one.
appointment tomorrow. Good night, Patty. Your t-shirt should be on its way here. I actually contacted those people, and it's in the mail to them, and let them know what the tracking number is, and hopefully they will start making your shirt and send it out before they even get it. So you'll have your Savage Island t-shirt before long. I don't like the way this glue feels on this cardstock. I meant for you to touch that and feel that when you were here, Toad.
Mhm.
There's that side. Only took me 3 hours. That's pathetic, you guys. I'm sorry.
Mm.
If I'd shut up and do
Well,
some crafting.
sometimes
Mm, I gotta clean this up. I like this. I like that adhesive, that glue, but once you get it on your fingers, it's just like it's like grease. 1 minute it's on your finger, and the next thing it's on your face. And it went from
got
here
it
to
on
the
the end of
door
your nose.
handle. Yeah, went from here to the door handle to somebody's arm, and now it's up on your face. Okay, so we got that one done. I
I just
like
don't
it.
know how it happened. Come on, get over there. I don't mind multi-placing because, you can kind of fill in a spot really, really fast.
Yes.
But other times it's like, I don't know. Just I kind of need to do it like this for a minute. Do them in a checkerboard
I gotta
once in a
make
while.
I gotta make sure this fits in here and I get the right one in here. Yep. Okay, so this one will go in here. These will go to this one, and this is all gonna go right here. Oh, if we get with it, I can get that put in there. Okay.
Okay.
This has to go down first. That was my mistake last time. You know what I don't like though is they always put this in the middle and it just barely fits, and when you go to move it, it crashes into one another. So we're going to move this over. I'm I'm I can't. It's irritating. I hate giving somebody something that is not right. You got to fumble with it, cuz I won't. I would send it back and say, "No, thank you." So then
Somewhere
this
along the just say no. Just
this
say no.
let's make sure this fits in here. Yeah, see, I don't understand that. Now, see, this is going to be clumsy in here too. It won't fit on this one because it's too tall. But I don't understand why they don't make this a little, just a smidgen. Because look at, it's clumsy in there.
Mm-hmm.
It'll crash. Well, it might be okay. It's going to be a tight fit, but we're doing it.
Make it happen.
We're gonna change it. We're making things are gonna happen to me now.
There you go.
Mama's
Make
having
it happen.
Mama's having her milk and cookies. She's getting ready to go to
Nice.
bed. I'm gonna get up early and turn that irrigation water on. Get everything. Wind is supposed to blow tomorrow. Really, really, really bad. They're gonna have a wind warning.
Is that what it said?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Maybe it's just leftover.
Maybe.
We're getting all those leftovers. Sending them on over. Rover, Red Rover. No, you keep that. We're
Don't
not
say
playing.
that.
That's what I said. We're not playing. No, you keep that over there. We
She
don't want that.
almost said it. Don't say it. Red Rover,
That's what
Red
I
Rover.
said.
Don't
It's
send
like,
the
no.
wind right over. Okay, so that one goes there.
Well,
Did it get
it's like trying to
finished?
grab it. I couldn't get it.
What are we
What?
finishing there, Sandra? What are we finishing, dear? So I think we'll do that there. I'm just looking at this checkerboard here.
Oh, maybe this is why I'm having this feeling like I needed to do this right now.
What?
I'm playing checkerboard with the 3 10s over here. See? Mm-hmm.
Oh, the
You're playing
irrigation.
checkerboard over there.
It's the main line is put in, but as usual, as always, it's me, Wendy, changing my mind again, and so we can't put the pipes into the ground that that the main line is the pump is up further off the street. It's where it's supposed to be, but it has to be moved another 20 feet over. So, Marcus has to move the pump again. We poured all that concrete. He's got it in, and I don't.
That's all right. That's all right. You know, the funny thing is that the neighbor dude was like,
Well,
"There's
that's
no way he's gonna move that."
well.
We were like, "You want to bet?"
What he told me was, "That's stupid. That's about $700 you threw down the." No, it's not. I don't look at it that way. And Marcus said, "I'll dig the pipe up." I said, "No, you're not. You're gonna leave it alone. I'll go buy new pipe because I changed my mind." So And the reason, I'm not even going to explain myself. I want it. I don't like it there.
Well, it's one of those. It's one of those. Like I said, the neighbor was like, "Oh, there's no way he's gonna dig that up. He's not gonna change that. He already put it in. He's not gonna move it." It's like, apparently you don't know Marcus very well, do you?
It's not your house. And trust me,
That too.
if I want it moved, my sister,
15 times.
the
We'll
walkway.
move it 15 times. Yep. Oh, I get to tell it.
Go
I
ahead.
get to tell it. You guys have seen Wendy's portage stone in the video.
The walkway.
Now, her walkway. She's wanted a walkway like that for as long as I can remember. We wanted walkway like that like a bazillion years ago.
Since I was a little
And because
girl.
since we had the opportunity and the availability, and she said, I want a walkway. Marcus told her, well, you want a walkway? We'll put one in. You find the stones you want, we'll put them in. She said, okay. And because they're different shapes, they don't fit like a finger in a glove. You kind of have to, you give yourself kind of a basic path and say, okay, this is the way I'm going to go. But based off which stone went where was the direction that the path went. And we kind of laid it out because it was all three of us out there. Well, and sometimes four because Zach was out there a couple of times. But we laid it all out there, kind of drew the design and lined it all up a little bit. And Wendy looked at it, and like 1 o'clock in the morning, she's like, I don't like that. And the funny thing is we all
I'm
stood and we looked
sorry.
at it.
I'm
We did.
sorry.
We did. We all stood and looked at it, and it's like kind of where it left off, it was like it's not lined up where it was supposed to go. And part of that, like I said, it's the shape of the stones. And then the fact that they're different colors, but they were designed to go all together. But it was more about the color and then the shape that it was aiming up towards, and then we couldn't get it to like line up the right way to come around the front of the porch and then to go on around the direction that it is now. And it's like it just wasn't going. And even Marcus was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. It doesn't look right. So we picked it all up.
1 o'clock in the morning.
Picked it all up. 1 o'clock in the morning. Hot. It was hot, 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 hot. And Marcus had been in a tank car, like a railroad tank car, most of the day.
Well, we all had to
There were
work
other
in the
people
morning.
in enclosure problems. So which Marcus doesn't have, being in tight spaces. So he took this place for a lot of people that had problems being in tight places. But so, it was hot. It was hot. But 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're looking at it going, don't like it. So we picked it all up. Picked it all up, and the next night, after he got off work, we went out and went to lay it down again, got part way along with it, and we all said the same thing. That is just not going where it's supposed to go. Don't like it. And we picked it all back up again. It went down 3 times before it was the way everybody liked it, and it flowed on around to go around to the backside. And it finally looked good. And a lot of it was angling the stones the right way, that kind of thing. And at that point, the neighbor guy was like, how many times you picked that up? We were like, 3 times. Get over it. It's not your house. Go away with you.
I have a
And it
habit
was
of
just
changing
comical.
my mind, and it's bad.
But
I'm not as bad as I used to be, sister. You know that.
nope, she's not. She's not as bad as she used to be. But I got to tell you what, if you don't like it, you don't like it. And why stand there and have to deal with it and not like it?
Well, there's
I
a
would rather
reason.
pick it up and start over.
There is a reason why I want it moved, and it's because of what's going to go where I want it to go. And I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't. And after I stood there and I was looking at that night, and I was like, dang it, this has to move. And you know what? I don't want to be 60 some years old, 50. I mean, well, I am 50, but I don't want to
Hold your
be,
tongue.
I don't want to be in my 60s and 70s going, oh, I wished I'd have moved that over there. That would have been so much easier. You see what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying, G?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear me talking to you.
Yep. Well, and the funny thing is you know as well as I do that after Marcus stands there and looks at it for a minute, he's like, "Yep, should have moved it over there."
Well, I mean, it is a waste of pipe, and yes, we could dig that up and reclaim that pipe, but I will take that on the chin. And no,
Well, and we may want that pipe for something else later, so who
just
knows? At least we
just
know where it's at. We don't
no.
have to look at it.
Here's my thing. Leave it alone because we are going to run another line, the main line, over across the property. So all you got to do is hook in right there. It's going to happen. They'll never know.
Hmm. Nobody's gonna know. But yeah, that was that whole thing with the stones. That was kind of comical because that guy just swore and be damned there was no way that Marcus was gonna, after working all day long in the heat, that he knew what Marcus did for a living at that point. He was like, "There's no way he's gonna come over here and pull those all up and do it again."
Well, Mark's not the only one worked in the heat. I didn't work outside, but I worked. It was hot.
Well, I mean, it was more the principle of it because he kept saying, "Oh, there's no way that man's gonna do that." Well, what? Like a woman can't? It's like, shut up, you jerk.
Get a life, you douchebag. Um.
Yep.
Oh God, did I say that?
I
Okay.
didn't hear anything. I didn't hear a thing.
I got low blood sugar, people. I'm sorry.
Get out of it. She's getting hangry. She needs a Snickers.
Remember on the Bad Santa where he says, Willie's got low blood sugar. Okay, so we've
Yeah.
created a little pocket here. She can spell the word you. Right there. Okay, let's see. We do. We have touchdown, people. Ta-da. And this one should have a pocket. The other ones did, and I haven't found it. But you know what I can do is I can print another one of these and create a pocket. This one I can't understand if I can pick it up. See, it's this right here. Oh, Shazam. Give me that back. I just seen it. Okay.
Whoops.
Oh.
I love it. She's the one holding it and says, "Give me that back." I didn't take it.
Nope, it's this. Oh, that lady is a genius. That's what this is. Look. Or is it? Or have I just lost my mind? It goes this way. It's a double pocket. I love it.
Okay.
It goes here. Oh, I didn't need to pull that up. Put that back.
Oopsies.
Pay no attention to the ripping. Oh, okay. I see what it is. Oh, I absolutely love that. Oh, look, she's not a one-trick pony. You know what? This lady deserves a really nice. Oh, I love it. Look at sister. That's what it is. It's. Oh, okay, guys.
It's a spaced pocket, not a stacked
We've
pocket.
got Mother Teresa, the columns, the pyramids, and we have this lady that created this that is absolutely amazing. Seen a lot of things in my life. I wish I could say it. I won't.
Don't.
I can't say it. This lady is a genius.
Ew, dang it. Every time, I'm sorry, I
We're in the
managed to
present.
not be able to get a hold of the microphone and flip that up so you're not hearing me sneeze in your ear.
It's all right, sister.
You
Sneeze
need a Q-tip?
away.
Do you need a Q-tip?
Did you get snot on me?
I might have. That could very well have happened.
Look at that. Look how pretty. Oh, oh, nope,
I gotta
I did.
tell you,
I was
like
like,
that,
oh, I got it on there crooked. I didn't.
right in there, right past Mouse's house. Oh, Marcus must have sneezed about 5 or 6 times just trying to get
It's
up the
it's
road to get to Cindy's house, and you could smell it. That
welcome
that
back,
smoke.
Judy. It's
Dang it!
the Russian olive is in heat.
It wasn't that. It
The
wasn't that.
Russian
You could
olive
smell
is in
the
bloom too. It's in, Russian
no, but
olive is in heat.
I I couldn't really smell Russian olive, and I just noticed now I sound really like sinusy. But
Mhm.
the the fire, you could smell it. It was still, you know, it smells nasty because
Mm.
it smells like smoke, but not. Or let's see,
Mhm.
rephrase that. It's it smelled smoky like fire, but
Mhm.
there's another smell that was on top of that or with it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And if that's what Mouse was dealing with all day long today, I can understand why she sounded so doggone nasally. But yeah, Marcus must have sneezed 10, 15 times today as we were coming home.
Mm.
And I told him, I said, lucky for you, no full face helmet, because that could have been a mess.
Poor Marcus. I bet he ever wonders these bitches. I hate them. that day that that day that you made him take us, me and Cindy, to town. He, Cindy and I hazed him all the way to town. Really? That's how you're gonna drive with us in the car? Oh, you're gonna go that way? Really? We were we were mean to Marcus, and I loved it. Mark didn't say a word. He didn't falter. He just had this look like, you bitches are lucky I have to do this.
Nope, he's
Ah.
thinking to himself, I'm going to throw you in the shopping cart and I'm going to slam you against one of the aisles just for fun.
Okay, please hold. We are recording. I am Job.
Okay.
Okay, got it. We move on.
Okay. All right. Glad you liked it.
And then guess what? Here we go.
Mm,
Watch this. Oops, wait. I gotta.
like, please hold.
Please hold. Wait for it. Surprise, surprise. There's nothing in there.
Voila. A big old block of number 310.
That's still my favorite. Okay, we're done. Sorry, guys, if I don't remember to do it. Is it from the fire? Yes, that might be some of the reason Mouse is. Yeah, kind of, you guys. I gotta tell you, Tom's brother passing. Brad's brother, that's really taken a toll on all of us. It's like losing Larry all over again. Um, Plus, we just came through my Larry's birthday. Sucked. Um, yeah, that. Let's see. Which one were we putting in there? Is it this one? One of these is wider than the
Okay.
other. So
One of these
we're
is not like the other. Let's see.
because
We're gonna see if we can figure out where we are.
where the where the Sneetches on the beaches. What was that movie? What was that from? We wear stars on ours because we're the best Sneetches on the beaches or something.
Something like that.
I know it.
So that's got to be right there.
I'm in a squirrel kind of mood.
Are you? You're in a squirrel kind of mood? Okay. A little squirrely today.
No,
Squirrely.
my attention span is just not there today.
Well, I was saying you're a little squirrely today. Just for fun. She's squirrely.
We're doing things for fun.
Okay. We can do it.
I'm starting to not like these pockets. Now this one, we want it to be long. We want it to go all the way through. Or no, we'll do it on this one.
Whoops. Whoops is never good when you're diamond painting. It's really not. Okay. We're
I'm
rapidly
wondering.
coming up. You're wondering? What are you wondering?
I'm just wondering if I'm thinking too hard.
I've chased that pin all evening. Every time I put it down, it rolls.
You know what? I think I'm gonna I'm gonna do something different with this because
Uh-oh.
everything is so consistent. It's repetitive, and I think we're gonna go like this. This is not what she did with that, but what do you think of that?
Nice. And then you could put some lemons down there on the corner or something.
Well, fussy cut something, but this is
Yeah.
how this goes. Look. Because see, look, we have this repetitive pocket here, dink, dink, dink. And of course, it is the picture. Yes, we are not taking that away from her. She's an amazing creator. However, I can't do it. Okay, good night, Sandra. You have an amazing night. We've been on here 3 hours and 15 minutes. You know what? I think we're going to go too because I have to stop being selfish and doing that to Dee Dee. I know Dee Dee is up all night anyways, but be kind. So, you guys, I think we're going to bounce out of here too. Dee Dee's probably knows who's here, but just for GP, pop your name in and we will see you guys tomorrow. So, you're going to see stream ending soon screen. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Say good night, Gigi.
Good night, Gigi.